Hello, Nubs. Hello, Rocky. Let me. The animation's just still loading up. Timber's not here at the moment. She's. I don't know what she's doing. I've totally forgot. Alright, there we go. What? The ship's doctor, Azora, were romantically involved? Well, that's my theory, but I don't actually know if it's really true. I see her avatar, therefore she... Well, no shit, Nubs, but she's not on the mic. Azora would never get involved with that awful ship's doctor. But I admit, they were friends. But would Azora send Dr. Crab's videos? I wonder. Video? Videos? What do you mean? Azora used to send her boyfriend videos of herself teaching the orcas tricks. I used to help Azora take the videos to her TV phone. This is an interesting bit of information. So TV phones can shoot videos too, huh? My dumb phone sure can't. Well, no shit, Phoenix. Your phone's from the flipping 80s. These TV phones are amazing. They can even record sounds you and I can't hear. Also, all the equipment we use to ship-shape aquarium is high tech.
Also, a rhino is stalking.
What are you talking about? I'm not hiding.
Oh, I'm kind of shocked he's here. Also, I got these. You know when I did a taste test of those cheese Pringles? They were flaming fucking hot as shit.
Oh, the flaming hot.
Yeah.
The Pringle nacho cheese.
Well,
shit.
I got sweet chili ones. Apparently, these ones got a one rating of chili pepper on it.
Yeah, sweet chili is not meant to be hot.
Well, good. I'm gonna give it a taste.
Oh, sweet chili.
Yeah, it'll have like a little bit of heat maybe, but it's gonna be more of a sweetness to it.
It is nice.
I can only imagine it'd be kind of like a sweet sour sauce.
It doesn't make me want to fucking drown myself in water.
Yeah, pretty much. It'll be like
water's the worst thing you can do, though.
Yes, Paul.
Do you think she's saying that because she's lying?
Yes, because he does that every time that he doesn't want me being smart. Every time I try to be smart about something, nah. He just gives me that fucking attitude. Yes, Timby. Yes, Timmy. Yes, Timby.
You know what? I would say I'm surprised, but that would be a lie.
So all the high-tech stuff is Dr. Crab's doing, huh?
Not even denying it.
Anyway, I still hardly Trout Azora's boyfriend was the ship's doctor. Be proud that you're damn smart, for Christ's sake. But Dr. Crab found the charm yesterday and he was really shaken by it. I do let you. But I think you go overboard.
Bullshit.
But then you go overboard. Rhino.
Charm? Hey, leave that alone. That belongs to Azura. What's Azura's charm doing in Rifle's stomach?
That charm looked just like your keepsake of Zora. Yeah, well, she did say she and her boyfriend, had matching charms.
Okay, volume just suddenly.
Yeah, no, I had a bit low. Were the ship's doctor and Azora really a couple? I can't believe it. I think Dr. Crab will be called as a witness today. There's still so many unanswered questions, but I hope to solve them all in today's trial. I believe in you two. Yeah. I know you can do it. And we will, Sasha. We promise.
That's ominous as fuck.
I disagree with that day 2 thing.
Court is now in session for the trial of Sasha Buckler. The defense. Ah! Ready. No, I'm completely thrown off. Very good. It appears both the prosecution and defense are ready. Yeah. Am I? Fucking, I just got hit by a bird. Yesterday it was proven that the orca was not guilty and that the victim fell to his death. Prosecutor Blackwell, did your investigation of the orca pool turn up anything? It did. I found a bloodstain from the victim at the bottom of the pool. On this. Oh my, what a frightening looking rock. When you say it has a bloodstain on it? Just looking at it gives me the willies. So can we assume that there was no water in the pool at the time of the incident? Very good. What a clever little deduction. Oh, well, it's nice to get a compliment from the prosecution for a change. Prosecutor Blackwell has completely tamed the judge with his carrot and stick approach. I guess I should have brought a few carrots off my own. Right, moving along. I have prepared a witness. Barker was the only one who entered that room when there was no water in the pool. The witness will prove that. Come to the stand, witness. Alright, Nubs and Rocky, you two have to fight over in the chat. Because Dragon isn't here. Name an occupation. Dr.
Herman.
Oh
Sniper,
no!
stay in there!
I knew it was that cute little creature. Such a restless bird. Quite unlike Tucker.
That works.
Wow. Chalk one up for Tucker. He shot Sniper up with a single sound.
Son of a gun.
I mean, yeah, that is the sound everybody uses for the bald eagle.
Dr. Herman Crab, ship-shaped, Eve Aquarium's veterinarian.
And could you tell us the name of your cute little friend there as well? Your Honor, please focus on the case. Oh boy, it's important to learn all we can about the witness.
It's not the witness.
Leave
the little bird alone. Adorable.
She's the offspring of a penguin named Rifle. Sniper lives in my hair.
Why?
Because it's a bush.
She might cause a commotion now and then, but please try and ignore her.
I was originally going to call the animal keeper to the stand, but he refused to testify, so I settled on the veterinarian. Now tell us, why was the defendant in the orca pool room when the water was drained?
Oh no. Nubby and Rocky is into a BAP fight.
Put the
Into the
newspapers
war.
down, you two. I don't want to have to basically go and take you two into a corner and bap you myself.
That'd be funny.
Hey.
I'll vote for BAP Wars with only pool noodles.
Yeah, well, they're using newspapers, so it's different.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, only pool noodles allowed. Because the noise is funny.
Yes, Paul.
In the early hours of July 20th, Sasha was cleaning the orca pool room. Sasha and Jack Shipley, the owner, were scheduled to do the cleaning together.
And no
During
tampering with the
cleaning-
pool noodles.
During cleaning, the pool water is drained. While the cleaning was going on, Marlin was taking care of the orca in the show pool. The pool water would never be drained unless the pool was being cleaned.
And your claim is that the victim was made to fall to his death during the cleaning? Only Buckler and the only owner that had the security
Nubby, I'm watching
security
you.
card necessary to enter the Orca pool room. We already know from the security company's record of card usage that the defendant was in the Orca pool room during the time of cleaning.
Only fair fights only.
The witness's testimony and the record of the security card usage are conclusive evidence. So no one besides the defendant was at the scene, and the water in the pool was drained. Uh-oh. The judge already seems to be leaning towards the other side. We have to strike fast! Your Honor, we're ready for a cross-examination now! Oh, yeah, yes, of course. Please proceed then. The power of youth comes in handy at the times like these. As if they're not left-leaning. Right, they spat on their mouth out of random rubbish.
I think this is going to be more of a press than present.
I'm going to see what one I can press.
He's not making any definitive statements, just basically saying what happened.
Let's see with that one. There's no possibility it would be drained at any time other than during the cleaning?
None.
Oh, shut down with a single word. Why are you so certain?
Think about it. If the pool water was drained, what would happen to the orca?
The poor thing! You sorry you want a Fina?
It'd be restricted.
Exactly.
But not if it was in the show pool.
Without water, Orla would be alright for a short period of time. But anything longer than that would pose serious risks. She could even die.
So the fact that Orla is alive and well is proof that the water wasn't drained on her.
That's right. The orca pool and the show pool are next door to each other. A hoist runs between the two to move the orca and equipment back and forth. When intense cleaning is done, the orca is moved to the show pool first. So the water is only drained while the pool is being cleaned.
Please add that to your information to your testimony.
If there were no water in the pool, the orca could die.
Really now? What the fuck's this then?
Objection!
If the water in the pool is drained, you say the orca could die. But is that necessarily true?
What are you talking about?
There is a way to let the water out without harming the orca, isn't there? Your Honor, please allow me to submit this photograph. Oh! This is... As you can see, there is no water around the Skull Rock area. Hey, Dragon. With the pool in this state, the victim could have made it to fall to his death. However, there is water on the other side of the partition. And Orla looks just fine.
Son of a gun.
In other words, if the partition is set up at the bottom of the pool, the water can be drained without doing Orla any harm. Are you implying the water could have been drained at the time other than during cleaning? Yes, there is a possibility. Dr. Crab is shaking. Looks like he has something to hide. Could it have been something to do with the calendar note about meeting with the victim? Well, it might. I'll submit it to the judge. Your Honor, please take a look at this calendar. Ah, you waved that around in court yesterday. No need to drag it out your souvenir today. Actually, I would like to make note of the entry of the day of the incident. Oh, well, let me see here. Meet the captain at the Orca pool at 7 AM. This note's about the meeting plan with the victim.
No kidding.
The defense would like to argue that, at the time of that meeting, the pool may have been drained of its water. Whose calendar is that? It belongs to Dr. Herman Crab. Isn't that right, Dr. Crab? Mr. Krabs?
Son of a gun. So you suspect me, do you?
What is the meaning of this calendar entry, Mr. Dr. Crab? Explain yourself.
Fine. I was supposed to meet Jack at the Orca pool at that time. But I ended up not going.
So you're saying you simply broke your promise? You can't get out of it that easily. I believe you have some explaining to do.
Objection!
Your blade is sharper than I thought, right, Dono?
I swear
your
that
car
sounds
is-
like Edgeworth.
It kind of does, actually. But your cut was shallow. A mere surface scratch. There's a saying amongst prisoners. Do not see, hear, nor speak to smooth talking lawyers. If you think the witness is suspicious, show your proof. Oh, calendar alone isn't good enough, huh? I have to prove the victim could have fallen to his death at 7 AM meantime. Let's put our heads together, boss. The victim could have fallen during the cleaning when the pool was completely drained. Or, using the petition, it could have been at 7 AM with the water partially drained. What would the major difference in the circumstances between these two possibilities? What circumstances was different? The answer could really tell us something. What circumstance was different between the two possibilities of cleaning the 7 AM?
The Orca.
Yeah.
Because if the pool was only... that partition was filled with water, the Orca would have been there. But if it wasn't, if it was completely drained, then it would have been... the Orca had to have been in the, show pool.
If the murder occurred at the time other than during cleaning, the Orca must have been there. Oh, you're right. And that would mean that Orla witnessed the murder. What's this? You're sheathing your sword so soon?
Sheathing.
Sheathing. Stop yammering to each other and show me how you wield your sword. Alright then, my sword is poised and ready. If the murder was committed at a time other than during the cleaning time, then Orla must have been present at the scene. I can prove that the murder happened right in front of Orla. Then I can prove that Miss Buckle is not guilty.
Yeah, because she was the one who put the damn thing
Order
in there.
court. Mr. Wright, are you implying that the Orca was a witness to the crime? That's exactly what I'm implying. And? How do you intend to prove the Orca witnessed the murder? What are you going to do? Put the Orca on the stand and cross-examine her?
I mean,
This is
he
a
put a
critical point.
bird.
I better think about it carefully.
The stand.
The offense
It
will...
wouldn't be the first time, it certainly would be the last.
Exactly.
Cross-examine Orla, goddamn.
I mean, the only thing I could see happening with Orla is trying to show off the scratches and stuff. But I mean, I don't think that'd be the right time to do it right now.
Okay, well, I guess there's evidence. The defense will present evidence that will prove Orla witnessed the murder. You're going to present evidence? In the defense, I thought surely you would try to cross-examine the orca. I must say I'm a little disappointed. Gee, sorry to get your hopes up, Your Honor. Very well, let's see this evidence then.
Even he called him out for.
What evidence shows that the murder took place right in front of the orca? The
same picture.
Yeah, the same thing.
Yeah.
Take that!
I mean,
this photo indicates where we discovered the luminal reactions yesterday. By accident, we got some of the luminal testing fluid on Orla. We were then surprised to see luminal reactions on Orla's body.
Objection!
So what of it? There's nothing odd about that. As we discussed in yesterday's trial, the orca was bleeding. Traces of the orca's blood were also found on the skull rock. The orca must have injured herself when she ran the rock. Oh, so that cloud of blood Mr. Plume saw. Some Orla's headbutt in the skull rock, was it? Oh yeah, I think we fucking established that, didn't we? Those luminal reactions you saw on the orca are most likely from her headbutting.
Objection!
But what's odd is the position of those bloodstains. Please take a good look at the photograph. Yesterday, Mr. Plume said the blood had disappeared when Orla put on the hat. That testimony indicated that Orla's injuries were under the hat area. However, those luminal reactions are in two entirely separate areas from her injuries. These bloodstains can't be Orla's own blood from when she was headbutted. Then where did the blood come from? It's my firm belief that it's the victim's blood. The victim was killed right in front of Orla. And the victim's blood splattered onto Orla's body. Yeah! Now it finally all makes sense. Orla was a witness to the murder, so that's why. Orla? Boss, something's wrong with Orla. What? Oh, you're right, she's listless. She's sinking. There's one more fact that indicates Orla was a witness to the murder. Well, there's more.
there was an attempt to kill her.
The culprit was afraid of Orla could somehow reveal what she witnessed. And that's why they did what they did. It's the only thing that makes sense. I had to present that evidence. The evidence proves the culprit for Orla was a dangerous witness.
The poison.
The sleeping pill thing.
The sleeping shit.
Take that!
The daytime drug. That's what I was thinking.
The defense would like to submit this evidence. What's this? It looks like some sort of medicine. It's a sleeping drug, Your Honor. A very powerful one. This sleeping drug was discovered in Orla's stomach yesterday. And the culprit tried to drown Orla by putting her into a deep sleep. Trying to drown the orca? But why? Right, Dono, are you trying to tell this court that the perpetrator tried to kill the orca off to prevent a witness from talking? Do you really expect to defeat me with that feeble attack? My sword has been drawn, and I'm not about to sheathe my evidence now. Orcas have an enormous potential for intelligence. The possibility that Orla could have somehow managed to reveal the truth can't be denied. The culprit believed in this possibility that's why they tried to kill her. Dr. Herman Crab, you purchased this sleeping drug, didn't you? What? Does this mean the veterinarian tried to do away with the orca? Who but a veterinarian would better know how to disguise an orca's death? He could even prevent the police from examining Orla's body.
Are you actually accusing me of trying to murder the orca?
Yes. Thought that was obvious.
How dare you
Oh, he's kicking
slander
the
the
thing.
noble profession of a veterinarian?
Oh my goodness! One could cut the tension in this courtroom with a knife.
Yes, I admit to purchasing the sleeping drug. However, it was subsequently stolen from my lab.
That's such a flimsy excuse.
Actually, it's a pretty good excuse.
Here's the truth. What I was gonna say. Any one of the crew members could enter my lab.
Guess that weakens my evidence quite a bit.
Besides, think about it for a minute. Who was it that treated Orla after she swallowed the drug? It was I.
But as I recall, it took you quite a while to give that treatment. You didn't even come on your own. We had to go and get you.
Son of a gun. You just remember all sorts of little details, don't you, Mr. Lawyer?
Yes.
The Orca pool and the
Okay.
lab are far apart. No wonder you didn't know Orla's condition.
Objection!
Oh,
it
but
no?
he did.
Well, that's highly doubtful. As far apart as they were, Dr. Crabbe still had a way to know all about Orla's condition. The defense would like to submit evidence that the witness knew about Orla's condition. It's that little...
Take that!
Time
one
for the
is
big reveal.
Definitely easy to know what he's on about with that. The torpedo.
Yeah. You just had to bring that up, didn't you?
Yes.
With this advanced data
Unfortunate.
system, surely you would have known Orla's condition.
Objection!
Wait just 1 minute. What is this torpedo? Dr. Crabbe, how dare you bring a weapon of mass destruction into my courtroom? And the torpedo or tele-observation real-time pre-enactment data organizers what a fucking mouth.
Pertinent.
Cool. Is a data system. I am not saying that again. Until yesterday, only Dr. Crabbe and Mr. Shipley knew about the torpedo. It isn't legally approved in this country, so it was kept secret from the police. It is illegal? Dr. Crabbe, I don't mind an explanation. look at the fucking penguin.
The penguin trying to make sure he's okay. Oh.
Son of a gun. You and your big mouth, Mr. Lawyer.
Yep.
Yes, it's true. I'm using an illegal system to monitor the creatures at the aquarium. The system uses sensors like these, and yes, there's one in the orca pool too. These sensors send sound waves through the water to gather data on the creature. If it finds abnormalities in their condition, the torpedo alerts me with a sound.
Oh, my goodness, how very high tech. But if it's illegal, I'll not turn a blind eye. This matter will be appropriately dealt with at a separate time. Now then, Mr. Wright, please continue. With the torpedo, I'm sure Dr. Crabbe noticed the danger all it was in. But he made no attempt to come to her aid on his own. And the reason for that is that Dr. Crabbe wanted Orla dead.
Or the fact that he just didn't care.
Yeah.
The torpedo didn't give me a warning message. That's why I didn't know if there was anything wrong with Orla. The sensor in the orca pool wasn't working during the police investigation.
Objection!
Can you prove that statement?
Objection!
Yeah. Oh god, what are you laughing for? How are you laughing with that? There we go. But so how the fuck are you laughing without moving your mouth? Oh, what's with him? I guess this is all so high tech for Prosecutor Blackwell that it's making him a little funny. Funny? Yes, I find this all very funny. Witness, those sensors send sound waves through the water, correct? But if there isn't any water?
Then they wouldn't work. They would automatically switch off.
I see. And where is the sensor in the Orca pool located?
Oh no. Jack is the one who attached it for me.
You don't know? Then I will tell you. The police found a sensor just like the one you just showed us. They found it attached to the table at the bottom of the pool. Table?
Ah.
Do you mean the table in this photograph? That's right. And you get it yet, right, Dono? The table is on the Skull Rock side of the partition. It's affixed to the bottom of the pool and can't be moved. Oh! And so if the water was drained from the Skull Rock side of the pool... Precisely. Without water, the torpedo sensors would not work. Witness, when did the sensors automatically switched off?
Hang on. I'll look it up. The only times lately were during cleaning 2 days ago and the investigation yesterday. Of course, I knew the pool was being drained while would be drained while they cleaned it. But I had no idea they drained it for the investigation. That's why I had no idea about Orla's condition yesterday.
Oh shit. Fucking hell. Press fuck all when the game's like, yep, you read it. So Dr. Crab really do want to save Orla.
You might have accidentally pressed the button that once again.
Oh, it did, yeah. What, did you hear that right, Dono? Yes, the water can be drained without harm to the orca and the partition is used. But if the water is drained from the Skull Rock side, the sensor turns itself off. The sensor is always on except for during the cleaning and the investigation. It means there must have been water in the pool at all other times. It was never drained. In other words, no one but the defendant could have committed the crime. Ah! Order in the court! This completely shatters the defense's argument. But the fact still remains that Orla was nearly killed with Dr. Crab's sleeping drug.
Objection!
But aren't you forgetting one important question? When was the sleeping drug given to the orca? You're right. It hasn't been discussed yet, has it? The orca pool was the scene of the murder. The police were there all day yesterday. The only way to give the drug to the orca undetected is to put it in their food. Yesterday, someone gave the orca food during the trial. Well, someone did? Oh, I'm afraid I don't remember that. You don't remember? You're not that old yet, are you? I don't even know how old he is, to be quite honest. We don't get a damn profile of him. It was a defendant, Sasha Buckler. Ah! So there's the orca that stands accused, is it? Oh, she's waving a flipper at us. Maybe she's cheering us on. Well, I wish Phoenix and Athena luck. Oh, so your argument is that Miss Buckler is the one who gave the orca the drug? The prosecution's argument hasn't changed. Buckler made the victim fall to his death and then manipulated the orca to pin it on her. Still not satisfied? She further planned to kill the orca with a sleeping drug. I don't hear any reports of Dr. Crab feeding Orla. Maybe he didn't have a hand in Orla's attempted murder after all. But is there anybody else who could have fed Orla besides Sasha?
Yes.
If it's true the defendant is the one who fed the sleeping drug to the orca, then that places even more suspicion on her than ever.
Objection!
The defense objects to the prosecution's claims. Well, you still haven't admitted defeat. Prosecutor Blackwell, I don't appreciate the way you only mention the parts that are convenient for you. Just like a damn typical liberal. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? The prosecution failed to mention that Miss Buckler was the only one to feed Orla. As you will all recall, there was another person who gave Orla food. Oh, you mean that person? Looks like Athena remembers now too. Congrats, Sasha. It's time to celebrate. Go on, eat up. Oh, Mr. Wright. No. I don't want to believe it either. But we can't ignore the truth. The other person who fed Orla during the trial was, of course,
Take that!
Please recall
Couldn't that have been Pearls, though?
No. Please recall when Orla
Okay.
was found not guilty yesterday. Marlon Rhymes gave the orca a large quantity of food. If the sleeper drug was mixed in with that food, it could be given to the orca without arousing police suspicion. Oh, no, now that you mention it, I do remember that flip-flop of feeding the orca.
Objection!
I like how he still calls him...
Flip flop.
Yeah.
Dude looks like Michael Jackson to me, though.
Michael Jackson ain't that fucking skinny. So you remembered, did you? I see the time for the true sword fight has come. I call Marlon Rhymes to the stand.
Whether he likes it or not.
Mr. Lawyer. Both Miss Orca Lover and Marlon Rhymes are important members of our crew. I don't want to suspect either of them, but I'm ready to accept whatever truth you find. Here, take this.
That charm? It's a charm that matches the one Azora Summers had, isn't it? So you and Miss Summers were romantically involved, weren't you, Dr. Crab?
What? Of course not. Sorry to disappoint you, but this doesn't belong to me. At the time, I thought it was a juror's, so I grabbed it. But it wasn't hers. Now it's up to you, Mr. Lawyer, to figure out whose charm it is.
I will. Thank you, Dr. Crab.
After all, I'm interested in the outcome of this trial, too.
Now then, please summon Marlon Rhymes to the witness stand. Well, what's going on, G? What's everybody making that face for? I haven't been watching the trial and nobody's told me anything. Marlon Rhymes, you are under suspicion of the attempted murder of the orca. Peep, 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 peep. I see. Well, if it's already out. Mine on rhymes. Is he really going to admit it? Fine, I'd tell the truth. In rap form.
I hope not.
Sasha's lying to protect that orca. At 3:30 a.m. on the 20th, there was still water in the orca pool. The incident happened before the orca was moved to the show pool. Orla killed the captain by bashing him 30 feet high and making him slam into the water. So I thought the orca should pay the consequences. Oh, now we're back to the orca again. I did not see that testimony coming.
Of course.
Now wait just 1 minute. Yesterday, Orla was proven innocent. Besides, you said Orla was in the show pool room during the cleaning. I don't want to sell Sasha out. That's why I didn't tell the truth. But the fact is, all three of us, the captain, Sasha and me, were cleaning the pool room. But Dr. Crab and Miss Buckler both said you were at the show stage. Well, the only thing Dr. Crab knew about that cleaning was what I told him. I didn't give him a whole lot of details. And details either. Maybe he misunderstood. The Sasha is lying to protect the orca. Yeah, she can't tell the truth. Sasha put blood on the skull rock herself to make the fake blood stain. I think it's pretty brave of her to let herself get arrested to protect the orca. Mr. Rhymes, how could you lie like that? Well, it's the truth. Besides, wouldn't it be better for you if I wasn't lying? The orca did it. You win your case. What? Well, this is all very hard to believe. But if Mr. Rhymes' story is true, Miss Buckler would be innocent, and the orca would be the killer. Meaning, if we turned our backs on Orla, we could save Sasha? Having a witness lie to save your own client? What a dirty, unhanded tactic, right, Dono?
Objection!
Yesterday, the defense proved Orla was not guilty. We have no intention of going back on our assertions now. What are you saying, Mr. Wright? All you gotta do is admit to the orca did it, and Sasha goes free. Isn't that the lawyer supposed to act in his client's best interest? But that would be acting in our interest. Miss Buckler believes that Orla is innocent. And we, of course, believe that Miss Buckler herself is innocent too. Acting in the client's best interest is an important part of our job as lawyers. Using dirty means to win a verdict will destroy our client's faith in us. Well, that's right. We believe in both Miss Buckler and Orla's innocence. Huh? I just don't understand how you can treat a human and an orca equally. Sasha and orca? You can only save one of them. Oh, I don't know about that. I think I could save them both. All I have to do is disprove your testimony. Oh, yeah? Go ahead and try.
Okay.
I'll do just that. If I can't tear down his testimony, I won't be able to save both of them. I have to find a weak spot and start tearing.
I think the dude forgot one of Orla's new tricks.
Alrighty then. Mm. 65-foot fall.
Yeah, that.
And he says 30 feet.
3 feet high and into the water.
When
Which
lies are
wasn't
piled
true.
on top of each other, contradictions start to emerge. This time is no different. Are you saying there's some kind of inconsistency in my testimony?
Yes.
That's exactly what I'm saying. You claim that the victim was sent flying about 30 feet into the air. But the autopsy report shows that apparent cause of death to be from a 65-foot fall. What? Additionally, in your testimony a moment ago, you said at 3:30 a.m. on the 20th, there was still water in the Orca pool. With the pool being 65 feet deep, there's only 30 feet between the water and the ceiling. If the pool was full of water as you claimed, it would be impossible for the victim to fall about 65 feet as the autopsy states. Ah! Mr. Rhymes claimed he was in the Orca pool room so he could have made these statements. The truth must be he was at the show stage just as Dr. Grab and such testified. I believe that brings us back around to the Orca didn't do it. I didn't believe the witness's testimony from the outset. I'm grateful to you, Wright Dono, for shutting the witness up. As I thought the only person who could have killed the victim is Shasha Buckler. The fact still remains whether the witness was the one who tried to kill the Orca or not. Son of a... Mr. Rhymes was right about one thing. His testimony was advantageous to our case. I'll point out the contradiction in his testimony will only drive us into a corner. As Prosecutor Blackwell said, suspicion against Miss Buckler is now deepened. Oh, if I don't do anything, if I don't do something fast, the judge is going to find Sasha guilty. Mr. Wright, isn't there anything we can do? There has to be a way to prove Sasha is innocent. At a time like this, the thing to do is turn my thinking around. So I'm trying to prove that Sasha could have done it. I have to think about what made it possible for somebody else to have done it. As long as the crime scene is the Orca pool room, then Sasha is the only one who could have committed the crime. No need for pity or boldness. Just finish him off with a swift verdict. It appears the defense has no objections. Very well, I will give my verdict.
Hold it!
God damn it, I can't put my gavel in peace, can I? Your Honor, please hold off on the verdict. Oh, but you were so quiet, Mr. Wright. Do you have something to say now?
He's talking about thinking.
You went quiet just like Timby does half the time. The defense
Excuse
has a
me?
kind of love you. You do?
Damn right, you better.
I mean, who else can I love? Pitiful, such a desperation. You look pale. Are you sure you're prepared to make this counter-argument? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. I'll never forget those words, no matter how many years go by. Even though it's probably just a bluff, give it to them with a smile. What if the scene of the crime was somewhere else? The scene of the crime? Somewhere else? What? You're finding fault with the police investigation now? As I understand it, the prosecution's argument is as follows. The scene of the crime was the Orca pool room. Only the defendant and the victim entered that room when there was no water in the pool. Therefore, the only defendant could have committed the crime. That is correct. But if the scene of the crime was not the Orca pool room, then somebody other than the defendant could have committed the crime. Are you sure you know where you're going with this? I might not be too sure, but I can't back down now. Mr. Wright, I hope that I'm wrong, but this isn't one of your bluffs by any chance.
Yes, it is.
Of course not. The judge knows me far too well. And do you have a theory on where the actual scene of the crime was? Yes, of course. Think, Phoenix, think. Think of a place other than the Orca pool, Think of a place other than the Orca pool room where one could fall onto one's death. Then by all means, please share your theory with the court. Where was the real scene of the murder?
The show pool.
Yeah, the show pool.
Yeah.
Take that!
The show stage.
Because that was the same height.
The show stage pool might have been drained of water at some point as well. And if so, it would be just as possible to fall into to one's death there as the orca pool. Right, Dono. What you're doing is a disgrace to your profession. I sincerely hope you have some basis of what you're suggesting. Of course I do. I will as soon as I think of something. The victim's blood was found in the orca pool. How do you explain that?
Objection!
Do people tend to bleed? Yes.
After the victim was killed in a show stage pool. His body was moved to the orca pool? Well, how about if? What kind of presenting of your argument is that? You had better have a reasonable explanation for how the body was moved. Oh, there's no turning back now. I have to think of a way a body could have been moved.
I don't know. Maybe the fucking pulley system?
Move the body?
It had to have been the pulley system.
Oh yeah.
The railing?
Cranes.
Take that!
Yeah. Whatever the hell you want to call them thing.
The hoist.
Hoist.
The hoist runs between the orca pool room and the show stage. The stretcher can be hung from the hoist to move things like Orla or the Skull Rock. The stretcher could have also been used to move the dead body. The thing is, I made it the fuck up. Yes, if the stretcher can move the orca or the Skull Rock, it would seem likely it could have moved the dead body as well. Wow, somehow that worked. I just might be able to pull this off. If the show pool was at the scene of the crime, somebody else could have done it.
Objection!
You desperately spew conjecture, and now you even make up a crime scene. Oh shit.
And back to this again.
Oh, not again! You don't have the soul of a warrior. You don't deserve to be on the battlefield. And even your fabrication is half-baked. It's a disgrace. What do you mean half-baked? The hoist can be operated from the orca pool room only. Ah. And then the only person who entered the orca pool room was the defendant. So even if the body was moved, the only one who could have moved it was the defendant herself. Ah! Order, so it comes back to the defendant no matter which pool it was? Meaning I can't clear Sasha either way. Sasha said she moved Orla in the Skull Rock. And I believe her. So could it be possible that she moved the body herself without being aware of it? Mr. Wright,
yes.
Do you have any objections to Prosecutor Blackwell's claim?
Yes.
Why is it every
The
time?
body had to have been in the Skull Rock. Due to the security footage.
Why is every time when you want autocorrect to actually fucking work, it don't work when you're typing fast? The defense has an objection. Alright, fine, let's hear this objection then. Well, my objection is... I can't admit I haven't thought of one. Mr. Wright, you just felt like saying you had the objection, didn't you? Yes, Your Honor. Oh,
Should have just said no.
I just felt like
What?
giving you a penalty. Thanks,
Bullshit.
Tim.
Not every time do you actually need to make an objection.
Yeah, bull.
Excuse me?
The hoist can only be operated from the orca pool room. Furthermore, the defendant is the only one who entered the orca pool room. Therefore, the defendant is the only one who could have moved the body. There are no inconsistencies in Prosecutor Blackwell's claim itself. Anything about Sasha moved there are the order in the Skull Rock. So that must mean Sasha moved the body without realizing it. I admit, I don't see any problems with Prosecutor Blackwell's claim per se. Miss Buckler must have been the one who moved the body. Oh, hold on a minute. What? Mr. Wright, are you admitting the defendant committed the murder? No, I'm simply conceding that she was the only one who could have moved the body. However, I'm content Miss Buckler was not aware that that is what she was doing. The culprit made her move it, unbeknownst to her. The defendant moved the dead body without recognizing that it was a dead body? How could that how could that possibly be? Oh, whatever. How could that be possible? The body was found in the orca pool. It must have been moved there somehow. I might find some kind of hint in the things she moved with the stretcher. The culprit made Miss Buckler move. Yeah, look, Rocky just said, give Vanny some raspberries, Timby.
No.
You don't deserve that.
No, I never do.
No, you were being mean to me.
I'm not being mean.
You were.
No.
You was.
No, I never am. The Skull Rock.
You
Miss
was
Buckler-
yelling at me.
How the fuck was I yelling at you?
I got it wrong.
Well, the most playful way ever.
The bullshit.
Miss Buckler told me yesterday that she moved the Skull Rock when she was cleaning. The only two things Miss Buckler moved to the Orca Pool room, Orca Pool, are Orla and the Skull Rock. I would like to suggest that the victim's body may have been inside the Skull Rock. What? Hidden inside the rock, and the body could have been moved to the Orca Pool with the hoist. At the stage show, Marlon Rhymes loaded up the Skull Rock with the body inside. And then he used this walkie-talkie to let Miss Buckler know the rock was loaded. Miss Buckler operated the hoist from the Orca Pool room and moved the stretcher. She moved the rock without knowing the body was inside. Oh, do you really think there's enough space inside the rock to place a body? The swashbuckler fly indicates that it could be possible. Please focus on the question at the bottom left. Oh, it says, who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the Skull Rock? In that case, I suppose the rock is most likely hollow. What's more, if the body was inside the Skull Rock, it explains the remaining unanswered questions. Oh, such as? Please take a look at the security footage of the scene Miss DePlume witnessed. Where did the
See,
body
my thinking was correct.
Where did the body that Mr. Plume saw came from? Yeah, well, you still gave me a penalty! Please
Wham!
recall, what was Orla doing to the Skull Rock at this time? She was headbutting it. Oh! Yeah, trying to break it.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Orla's ramming released the body from the Skull Rock. The body had been placed inside the Skull Rock and moved there from the show stage. I said that the real murder scene was, in fact, the show stage pool.
Silence.
What rubbish is this now? You don't have a single scrap of evidence.
Objection!
It's easy enough to verify what I say. Take a look at inside the Skull Rock for yourself. You should be able to find some kind of proof that the body was in there. Blood, fibers, hair. Ah! All right, Dono. Mr. Wright, that was so incredible. You turned things completely around. And I think it all started with that half-baked bluff too. Oh, that was a close one. Did you really have to add that last bit? If the murder took place at the show stage, then who was the perpetrator? Well, it is natural. The person who... It is, naturally, the person who was at the Every time they keep saying show stage, I start slurring everywhere. Mr. Rhymes, weren't you the one who loaded the Skull Rock onto the stretcher at the show stage? We just call it the stage. Wow, Mr. Wright, that was some pretty smart brain work you did there. To be honest, I never thought you could figure it out. I tried to protect myself, but I guess it came back to bite me. Are you confessing you gave false testimony before, Mr. Rhymes? That's perjury! Yeah, what Mr. Wright says is true. The body was inside the Skull Rock. And it's true the captain was killed in the show pool, too. What?
Yeah, it's too easy.
He's admitting that easily? This time, I'm going to tell you the whole truth about what happened that day. Oh joy. In the show pool, the orca shot the captain up into the air. Then the captain came down and slammed into the water. I can still remember the spectators scream clearly. All Sasha did was move the body, and she was trying to protect the orca. When Mr. Plume witnessed the orca finding the body, I freaked. So now we're back to the orca again, I see. If you were going to give testimony like that, why did I bother putting you onto the stand? What I'm doing is telling the truth.
No,
That
you're
day,
not.
Sasha wanted to do the old version of the Swashbuckler Spectacular. So I suggested she hide the body in the Skull Rock and move it to the orca pool. I was going to figure out what to do with the body after the show was over. The body is the one that killed the captain. The orca is the one that killed the captain, and it wasn't me. It wasn't Sasha. So it wasn't Mr. Rhymes' idea to hide the body in the Skull Rock. But if Mr. Rhymes is the culprit, why would he protect Sasha? False charges against Sasha would mean that himself would escape suspicion. So why? Mr. Wright, how about if you leave this up to me? Athena? Do you mean you heard something? Yep, noise. Discord in Rhymes' heart. So that means somewhere in his testimony there's an inconsistency in his emotions. Alright, Athena, give him a good counseling session. You got it, boss.
Prepare to get therapied.
Huh? What's this? What are you getting? Athena? This testimony is pretty complex. Feelings of deep sadness and intense anger are all being called up. Those two emotions appear to be running out of control. Out of control emotions? Is that going to be a problem? We have to probe their cause if we want to get to his true emotions and testimony. There might even be odd or unnatural spots in his testimony he isn't even aware of. Alright, let's probe for the cause of this out of control emotions then. I'll explain how to probe. Let's find the root cause together. Okay, yes, we know. Jesus Christ, we're like day 2 in this and you give me tutorials again.
Explode. That's not possible because of what weren't they
How were they-
cleaning?
Yeah.
Weren't-
Why is
there
there
would not have been
audience?
spectators there.
I doubt there was any spectators there at the show stage when the owner died. If there had been, those witnesses would have been told us the true crime scene right away.
Yeah.
What? Oh, right, of course. I just made a mistake.
Uh-huh. Like,
Okay,
there
that
were not
made the
been people
sadness
there.
subside. So maybe the spectators part was what was making him sad? I wonder why he would make that mistake, saying spectators were there? That's strange. The only thing I can think of is that he was mixing up one memory with another. like he was in a similar situation before, and it was deeply imprinted on his heart. A situation where an orchid killed somebody and there was spectators there. Hey, I think I know why he's mixing up his memories. The reason why Mr. Rhymes mixed up his memories is
The incident before.
the
This
whale bit.
happened.
Yeah. Christ.
The book.
Oh.
The book. Because that's about the,
Mr. Rhymes, I think I know what happened. Could you have been mixing up what happened a year ago with this incident? Maybe that's why you slipped and said the owner was killed in front of spectators. What? How did you... oh, you're right. I did see the orchid kill somebody a year ago. But what about it? I was just one of the spectators. Really? Just another spectator? There must have been a reason why you felt great sadness about the incident last year.
Silence.
Stop this nonsense. Oh my god. Nonsensical scrutiny of feelings. Just present evidence to prove your point. Boss, do we have any kind of evidence that would back us up here?
Yes, we do.
There
Emotional,
is one piece that comes
reaction,
up in mind that
yes.
explains his sadness. Well, I'm waiting. Let's see this evidence that has to do with Marlon's Rhyme's sadness. That would be the charm.
Lanyard, basically.
Take
It
that.
was charm.
Azura Summers died in an accidental death 1 year ago. This was her boyfriend's charm. Hey! What are you doing with that charm? It was found on Rifle's stomach yesterday. Judging by your reaction, I believe this charm belongs to you. I guess I need to push him just a little harder to make him admit it.
wrong one.
When Mr. Rhymes said the word charm, he was very rattled. No, that's right. We better
No,
examine
I
this charm
mean,
a little more.
The voices. You put
Oh, right.
the
Good
Thea's
idea. Let's
voice on
look
peanut.
inside it. Huh? What's this? A
Thing
photograph?
sounded awfully girly.
Timpy! Hey, this is... Zora Summer and Marlon Rhymes. Mr. Rhymes, you and Azora Summers were a couple, weren't you? So what if we were a couple? It doesn't have to do anything to do with the captain's case. You believe you saw the orchid kill your girlfriend. That's the cause of your sadness. Isn't that emotion of yours connected to the current case?
Silence.
The only thing you revealed was the witness's connection to the victim last year's incident. What does the witness past have to do with the case at hand? I don't know yet. But we managed to pinpoint the source of his sadness. Now let's delve into Mr. Rhymes' anger at. Oh god. Fuck me. Alrighty, now to figure out this. Oh wait. I know what could make him angry. The fucking whale.
Got it.
Yes. The goddamn whale itself.
Mr. Rhymes, you're angry with Orla, aren't you? Angry? At an orca? What would I be? If you think I have some reason to be mad, then show me some proof. Do I have proof that Mr. Rhymes has a reason to be mad? Well, duh, yes, sure we do.
More than one.
I bet that evidence we just took a look at would come in handy here. This charm indicates that you were Azura Summer's boyfriend. I'm sure you believe Orla killed your girlfriend a year ago. You lost your girlfriend, and so you've been angry at Orla. No. Oh, all right, I admit it. I never forgive that orca. Azura is dead, and that orca is still swimming around, happy as a clam. I bet an animal keeper I became an animal keeper just so I can prove that orca is a killer. You're right. I want that orca to pay. There. Do you feel good dragging up a person's past? But it doesn't change anything.
It kinda does.
Oh, he's right. I disagree. It does change things. His out-of-control emotions quieted down. Now we should be able to find out the truth behind that emotion. Okay. Now that shit's all settled, now we can fucking actually pinpoint something.
At least he's not as
Wait.
angry
He's
and
not-
sad as he was before.
Yeah.
He's not shocked.
He's not shocked.
in this.
He said he's freaked.
He said
but
he's
not-
freaked out, but he's not.
Got it!
Because he wasn't in that area, if I remember right.
When Mr. Plume witnessed the orca finding the body, you freaked, right? Really? What are you getting at? With Mr. Plume as a witness, Orla was guaranteed to be accused of the murder. Didn't it work out exactly as you hoped? In order to have Orla put down, you made sure Mr. Plume witnessed the scene.
That face,
I am the
though.
villain of Star Wars.
Bye bye.
So you figured it all that out, did you? Mr. Rhymes, are you admitting it? Didn't really want to have to fight anybody but the orca, but you leave me no choice. What the fuck?
Fuck.
And
Oh
this
my
is
god!
and now we've got and now you get to see
And
steroid
steroids.
abuse live.
What the
Isn't it
fuck?
great, kids?
Jesus.
You turned into fucking something from fucking Street Fighter. Now it's time to get serious.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we've got
what? We're done. Yo, oh my god.
ahoy, baby people, represent Abaski grass eaters staying free. Take the word pop in your mouth. Scurvy grass eaters near the beat. Yo, ho, ho. Bro, I'm ready for a showdown.
You know what? You can play as him at this point. What is
Yeah.
going on? Where did this pirate fella come from? He looks like a completely different person. And where did he get that swordfish? Order! If we don't have order, Prosecutor
I mean, his
Blackwell
name
will
is
yell at us.
Marlon, so I suppose.
Even Prosecutor
Makes some
Blackwell
kind
is
of
at a
sense.
loss for words.
So I have planned for that wretched witness. You caught me. It be true that Yorker's murderous ways should be found out. That be why I schemed to have De Plume see the body.
So you admit it? You deliberately framed Orla?
It be true. But what skin be that off of anybody's nose? That orca might be a murdering scurvy dog. I maybe have a grudge against that orca, but I always felt grateful towards the captain. He ordered murdered Azure, and the captain, and so of course she could walk the plank.
I don't have a response to that. I agree. It wouldn't make any sense for him to kill the owner. Why would he?
actually there is one line of logic. He might have been the reason that the orca still isn't dead yet.
But his hatred of all, on the other hand, comes through loud and clear. Wait a minute. If killing Mr. Shipley doesn't make sense, who would it make sense of Rhymes to kill? Maybe my theory has been all wrong. Your Honor, I think I just became aware of a new fact. Oh, and what is that? Now that we know about Mr. Rhymes' intense hatred for Orla, turns the premise we've been arguing on its ears. I will now reveal the identity of the individual Mr. Rhyme is meant to kill from the start.
Orla.
Yeah.
Take that!
What? So the witness intent was to kill the orca? Exactly. The witness's intent and the victim was... the witness's intended victim was not Jack Shipley. From the start, it was all the scheme to kill Orla. The orca was his true target. Jack Shipley was the one who died. The orca is alive and quite well. That's right. He wanted to kill the orca, but yet it was Jack Shipley who fell to his death. How did that happen? Wait a minute. What if Mr. Rhymes wanting to kill Orla was somehow connected to Mr. Shipley's death? At a lost words, are you? What happened to your bravado from a moment ago? Enough of these reckless words without any basis on fact.
Objection!
They aren't reckless words. The basis of my claim is that a real murder scene. The show pool. What are you talking about? Oh, it's my contention that the two incidents happened at the show pool. The attempted murder of the orca and the victims fall into his death. First of all, in order to kill the orca, Mr. Rhymes removed something from the scene. And by doing so, he made it possible for Mr. Shipley to fall to his death. He did what? He did what now? Mr. Wright, what did Mr. Rhymes remove in an attempt to kill Orla?
The water.
Water.
Yeah.
Take that!
Don't tell me you're trying to claim he tried to kill the orca by draining the pool water. Well, that's exactly what I'm claiming. To help the defendant with the cleaning, Marlon Rhymes took charge of Orla. With the plan to kill Orla in the show pool. And because the pool water was drained, it made it possible for Jack Shipley to fall to his death in the show pool.
Hold it!
Oh my god.
Arr, I tried to kill the orca, you say. Can you even prove there was an area drop of water in the pool? That day, I was simply looking and after the orca. Oh, it up!
Yeah.
I have a monstrous
Why the
thought
hell
of
would you do
killing
that,
it.
friendly?
Objection!
You claim you were looking after You claim you were looking after Orla in the early morning hours of July 20th, but I didn't think you were doing a very good job of it. After all, Orla wasn't given anything to eat during that time.
How could you know such a thing?
I know, because Orla's record here in the torpedo data system. This system continuously records data on the subjects it monitors. From Orla's record, we can tell exactly when she ate or didn't eat.
Think me, nobody ever told me about that dastardly contraption.
That's the point!
Only a few of the ship-shaped aquarium staff know about this system. Where's Nubs? Rocky, get your damn paper out. According to Orla's record, she never ate in those
Rocky,
early
what did you do
morning
to
hours
Nobby
of the
during
20th.
your war?
You
You
planned to
bap
kill
him too
Orla,
hard.
and that's why you didn't feed her.
Silence!
You're wasting time. What proof do you have any of that? Perhaps the orca simply wasn't hungry. Oh, he's right. I don't have any proof. If Orla
The
simply
fucking handprint.
didn't eat, then that would create an inconsistency. Where did they have fish go? A fish? Oh, good question. Where did it disappear to? Fish?
No.
Well, what does it
Sniper.
matter?
The other one.
What relevance does it have to the case? Cease the stalling with inconsequential
Inconsequential.
questions. Stop delving into the depths of the orca's stomach and delve into the case instead.
Objection!
But wait, it may seem like a small inconsistency, but it's an issue of great importance, I think. What are you driving at, Mr. Wright? How could the fish disappear? Someone must have eaten it. So he came into the show stage and ate all his fish. I think I might have a pretty good idea. I believe there must have been a visitor to the show stage that Mr. Rhymes didn't notice. Visitor?
No.
Are you trying to introduce yet another suspect at this 11th hour? You utter more of your careless remarks. Tucker want to look favourably upon it. I don't plan to utter any careless remarks. Whether my remarks will actually be related to the case or not, I don't know yet. Don't worry, boss. If Tucker comes this way, I'll fend him off. But do try to keep your remarks careful.
I'll fend him off, but I don't want to.
Someone must have visited the show stage, but who? This was the visitor. Yeah, rifle, really. Snipers.
Yeah, Rifle. I got them mixed up. I'm sorry. I confused
I believe
you.
Rifle, the penguin, visited the show stage. First an orca, now a penguin.
Why would ye be saying such a thing, Mr. Lawyer? I didn't see Rifle during in the wee early hours of the morning. Do ye have any proof Rifle visited the show stage?
Yes.
If ye be a lawyer of any sort, show your evidence.
Okay.
Oh, my Rifle's feet were pink of some reason. The fact there is a clue that Rifle was indeed at the show stage. I have to present that piece of evidence that connects Rifle to the show stage. Now, to prove I'm a lawyer worth my salt, this is proof that Rifle visited the show stage.
The banner.
Yep.
Finally,
With the Lafitte prince.
Finally, this thing comes out now. Oh my, what a cute little
The Lafitte
design!
prince.
Look at all those little adorable stars! These stars are actually starfish. Miss Buckler painted this sign. In the early morning hours of the 20th, she left this sign on the show stage to dry. If Mr. Rhymes kept an eye on the sign for Miss Buckler while the paint was drying...
Aye, that be true. But what be ye point?
Oh, look, Nubs is there. On this sign is proof that Rifle visited the show stage. Proof of the penguin's visit? I'm afraid I don't see it. Where is the proof that the penguin visited the show stage? Please point it
Up that
out.
corner.
Oh, really? I thought it was there.
Yeah, I know.
Take that!
A couple of pink
feetsies.
starfish are shaped like little differently from the others. Oh, you're right. They almost look like little leaves. Rifle had pink paint on the bottom of her feet. Those little leaves, like shapes on this sign, are actually Rifle's footprints. Rifle made those footprints by walking on this sign before it was dry. Oh, what a cute little pink penguin prints. So these are footprints. What of them? Marlon Rhymes was watching over this sign at the show stage while the paint dried. And during that time, the penguin paid a visit. According to the torpedo data system, you know that Rifle ate something that morning of the 20th. Most likely, Rifle ate the fish meant for Orla that was at the show stage. Orla's snack was a small quantity of fish. Even a penguin could have eaten it all.
Dad, Rifle ate all his fish? But who be ye to say Rifle ate all his fish? She could have picked up food from anywhere. But that doesn't change the fact that I really was at the show stage. After all, I had to move the Skull Rock. It couldn't have been moved without me.
The witness claims he never saw the penguin. How do you explain this contradiction? Both Mr. Rhymes and Rifle were at the show stage, but Mr. Rhymes didn't see her. I'm just going to call it stage. So where could Mr. Rhymes have been at the time? Right, don't know. If you aren't up to the task, I could disprove this witness's testimony for you. I'll leave it to the prosecutor Blackwell. Sasha will be declared guilty. I can't let him interrupt this line of reasoning. Mr. Wright, let's try and figure out how the things looked when Rifle came to the stage. Mr. Rose was at the stage, keeping an eye on Ola on the sign. And we know it must be true. Because he helped move the skull rock. And then Rifle came in and walked over the sign. Be glad we didn't have a leopard seal. But wouldn't Mr. Rhymes notice Rifle if he was right there? Why does it look like the penguin's holding the sign?
Because it's a very strong penguin.
He's gonna fucking whack him.
Well, the penguin did it. The penguin was the true murderer.
Nerd. Well, let's think about Mr. Rhymes could have been.
I'm sorry, I just had to get Pingu in here somewhere.
That fucking episode with the damn sea lion.
The sea lion nightmare. Yeah.
Fucking hell. Is there a reason in the show stage area from which Rifle could have been seen?
Yes, the ladder. Just remember, he was like, he had to have grabbed it.
What? What? Inside the pool? But you're right. If he was inside the pool, he wouldn't have noticed Rifle. So are you saying Mr. Rhymes was underwater the whole time Rifle was eating? No, not underwater. When I think about it, when I think about what he was trying to do, the answer is clear. Now I'm finally starting to get the whole picture. Just like yesterday. Must you two always be whispering to each other?
Yes.
Why don't you admit that resorting to a penguin will get you nowhere?
Objection!
I don't know about that. The fact that Mr. Rhymes didn't notice Rifle is such a small inconsistency. But it's a key point that proves that Mr. Rhymes was trying to do. The penguin is a key point. The stage pool is very deep. If Rifle came to visit while Mr. Rhymes was at the bottom of the pool, he would have never noticed Rifle. Orcas can be out of the water for a short time without sustaining damage. But if they're out of the water for a long time, they weaken and eventually die. In order to kill Orla, Mr. Rhymes had to drain the pool. And while the pool was drained of water, Mr. Shipley fell to his death. The stage pool is about 5 feet deep, just like the orca pool. Without water in the pool, a person could be made to fall 65 feet. Mr. Rhymes probably wondered what to do. If he continued with his plan to kill Orla, how would he dispose of Mr. Shipley's body? So he devised a plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. What? How? Mr. Rhymes went down to the bottom of the pool and put the victim's body in the rock. He then had Miss Buckler move the rock and both bodies together. And the witness made the defendant do this somehow without arousing her suspicion. Well, that's right. Mr. Shipley told Miss Buckler that she couldn't perform in the new show. Miss Buckler became upset and wanted to switch back to the old version of the show. Miss Rhymes conveniently suggested that she take it and hide a prop for the new show. Miss Rhymes then manipulated Orla using the singing and lifesaver trick. He schemed to have Orla find the body while Mr. Plume would have been standing witness. He saddled Orla with a false charge of the murder so that Orla would be put down. What? What the fuck?
I don't think that's healthy.
The blood just cut. Okay. So the fact that the witness didn't see the penguin shows that when Rifle visited the show stage, Rhymes was putting the body in the rock. Well, I'm just gonna sit in the crowd while you guys settle for. Are you two fine again?
I don't think
Yeah,
they've
it seems
stopped.
like they are.
At the bottom of the pool, that is. Who would have thought that the presence of a penguin could prove the witness's actions? Well, it's working. Just a little further now, and Sasha will be proven not guilty.
Silence.
If you think you've won this battle, you are sorely mistaken. Your theory is based on the notion that the witness could manipulate the orca. Witness, can you control the orca's actions?
Of course not. What kind of village be that? I'd be even a simple animal keeper.
That was dating.
If my memory
orca trainer.
serves, wasn't Miss Buckler the only one who could issue commands to the orca?
Nope.
The judge's blade is sharper than the lawyer's. If you wish to do battle with a witness, you need a honed blade. Where's your sword of evidence that Marlon Rhymes could manipulate the orca? Mr. Rhymes had to manipulate Orla in order for his plan to work. How could I prove it? Well, it appears this line of reasoning has become unsustainable.
Objection!
Well, it appears that I was mistaken. Athena, I've analysed the hearts of all kinds of people. I have enough experience to see when I look up into your heart that you haven't given up. So that objection was my way of speaking up for your heart. She's right. Why would I become a lawyer again only to give up? I have to keep fighting. Athena, thank you. With your help, I remember the old right way. The right way? Your Honor, I'm not finished with presenting my argument. Do you have anything else to ask this witness? You've cross-examined all of the witnesses and presented all your evidence.
Objection!
All the witnesses? I don't think so. I haven't cross-examined the most important one, the central figure in both cases. The central figure.
Oh no.
The one involved
Here
in
it comes.
So what they get?
This current case too. I never called her as a witness, but it's time to do so now.
We've got another witness
What are you
coming.
talking about? I demand you tell the court immediately. Who is this central figure in both cases?
The whale.
Oh boy.
It's time for the best moment
The
of the
defense
case.
calls the central figure in both cases Orla the orca. You intend to cross-examine an orca?
Cross-examining Norca. He must be a adult. It be impossible, I say, says I.
Silence.
This absurdity is beyond the pale. How do you expect to question an orca, a creature incapable of speech?
Objection!
Orla is oh god.
Intricately.
Okay.
It's not an easy word to
Yeah, I
say,
will
but
not say that.
it's
Involved in this case, I have every right to cross-examine her. Besides, even if she can't speak, I think cross-examining her will be invaluable.
He
Very well,
cross-examined
do
a
what you will then.
parrot.
But if you fail to garner anything from this little exercise with the orca, I hope you realize the reward for your efforts will be defendant's guilty verdict. I'm ready and confident. So, cross-examining Orla, huh? That was a bold move, boss. Now all we have to do is figure out how Mr. Rhymes manipulated Orla. Well, that's right. Now it's Orla's turn to help us save Sasha. An orca defendant yesterday, an orca witness today. This is truly unprecedented. Oh, very well.
What do you expect from Phoenix?
Very well, this is not my courtroom anymore because I'm fucking gonna quit. But even though this is highly unusual, I'm prepared to allow it. Bailiff, ready to witness telecast. I have a 10-minute recess while the telecast has been set up.
And also a 10-minute recess so I can take my pills.
Take my pills
Because
and
I've got a headache.
drink Jack and Daniels. I'm sick of this. Parrots, assassins on a walkie-talkie. Now this, what the fuck?
I think we could actually finish this today.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
It's
might as
definitely
well
looking that
go
way.
for it.
Come on, I can't leave you off waiting for the fucking cross out of a goddamn whale.
You can, but that'd be very mean.
Yeah, and people will hate me. As if they don't already. Leave it to you think of something like this, calling Orla, Mr. Wright.
The parrot was a witness in a murder that Phoenix Wright did in his set of games.
Yeah, it was in the first game on the practically the last case is when Edgeworth was accused of murder. And the parrot basically just outright just gave a good clue.
Yeah, the parrot just like outright said that that guy murdered somebody.
Right, don't forget incident 6 or whatever he said. Well, she's the only one who knows all the answers after
It was
all.
the DLC incident, I believe.
DL6.
DL6, that's what it was.
I just talked to Pearls, and she said Orla seems to be feeling fine. Dragon, I would suggest watching the anime. Or you can watch a let's play of the games if you want, but if you want it a bit quicker and still have funny moments, that you can watch the anime. Now we have to try and figure out how Mr. Rhymes manipulated Orla. If we put Mr. Rhymes and Orla together, maybe we can get some kind of clue. And I can't forget about that strange set of prints of Rhymes either. I really appreciate you. Appreciate you're trying to save both Orla and me. I had no idea Marlon hated Orla like that. I feel like I've been shocked by a torpedo ray. Of course he would hate that killer whale after murdered his girlfriend right in front of him. Oh, Mr. Plume, you been watching the trial?
Wait a minute, how do they allow her into the defense lobby?
Fuck
That should
it.
be... it should be only for... The only people that are allowed in there would be the prosecution, and if they need to bring up something, members of the police, or of course, the defense and the defendant.
How did she get into a closed building?
Ah, fuck it. Who gives a shit? Ah, yes. I came to make a declaration of war. I am now going to be Putin. Oh, a declaration of war? No matter what the results of today's trial, I will report the truth in my new book. Even if the truth goes against what I wrote in the killer whale.
I don't know what the truth is. Not even about what happened a year ago.
Dr. Crab. How old is this fucking guy anyway? He looks like he... Alright, yeah, I knew it was absurd age. Dr. Crab?
Azura died right in front of my eyes, in the middle of a pirate show.
Where can I watch the anime? I think they did a whole marathon on YouTube. I don't know if it was all of the seasons. But yeah, they did all 3 of the Phoenix Wright games. Including some bonus ones, which are actually nice add-ons.
Let me just have a quick look. I'll see if I can find it in a bit.
She suddenly fell from the orca's back and began to thrash around in pain. The orc was singing a song, and then started headbutting Azura over and over. Finally, the orca took Azura in her mouth and brought her to the side of the pool.
Yeah, they did. Ace Attorney anime marathon. Let me see if it's the whole thing now. Yeah, it is.
It's
yeah,
3 hours, 50 minutes, yeah.
Going through it all, and it looks like it's all of it, I think.
Was that for Rocky or?
Oh wait, no, it's not all of it. It just stops all the way to Master Mask case. I'm sure there is
Okay,
a place where you can actually find it.
well, I can at least put this into the video chat page of our...
I know a link to a free anime website. Yeah, of course there will still be ads, but it'll be on there.
It's all completely
And
legal,
I'll send it
YouTube.
to
Don't
you later.
worry, there's nothing illegal going on here.
Or to have Vanny or Rhino do it.
Anyway,
I learned that they mentioned Klonoa. I learned that from a Twitter link.
did you read this bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just before she died, Azura was holding her chest in obvious pain.
He was holding her chest? Wait a minute. Could it be? I don't think Orla was to blame for the incident a year ago either.
What?
I think the cause of Miss Summers' death might have been her heart condition.
Heart condition? What heart condition? I had never heard of anything about it.
Miss Summers had a prescription with Hickfield Clinic for a heart condition. The orca didn't kill her. I think it's possible a heart condition did. What? Azora had a heart condition too? Because she hid it from everybody, just like I did.
So that means... the Yorker was innocent a year ago too?
Yeah, it's just a
Poor
theory,
Orla.
but I think the orca hid by Zora to check on her. And then the lifesaver trick to rescue her.
So there was no need to put the Yorker down after all.
So you really did intend to put the orla down?
No, Jack and I were against such a thing from the start.
But you said you were going to euthanize the orca. Yeah, I've been wondering about that. Dr. Crab, about this capsule, it's not a poison but a sleeping drug, right?
That's right. Even if Ulla attacks someone, or even if the Center of Dangerous Animal Control demands she be put down, I never had any intention of killing her. I would use the sleeping pills to make it look like she was dead, and then just set her free. That's why I purchased so many sleeping capsules.
Oh,
It was
that's why.
Plan B.
I never considered the possibility of that poor woman's death was illness.
Of course you didn't.
She seems pretty
Well, yeah,
disturbed
because
to be wrong.
for a non-fiction writer, you make sure that you don't actually check all the
I
facts.
simply want to know the truth. That's why I will tell you who my client is. The day I witnessed the owner's death, I was there at the request of the animal keeper. Marlon Rhymes. That is correct. That day, my client called me to ask me to investigate the orca pool. He must have wanted you to witness what the Orla was going to do. Why did you decide to tell us this? Oh, my desire to protect my client was standing in the way of the truth. Couldn't allow that. I'll be watching to see how this all unfolds. Good luck to you, and good luck to you, blue and yellow duo. Is that the same gun sound effect they used from the first game? In that bonus one? You get shot and down there, you get... you get shot like it. You get shot if you talk about it like that in Texas. Well, that was quite a bombshell she just dropped. And so
I got one thing to
casually
say.
too.
I got one last thing to say. Shoot.
That was the most funniest thing. I got one last thing to say. That random breakout. That was like, what is that necessary? That one was really a free spirit.
You remember what you said yesterday, Mr. Lawyer?
About what?
That you'd expose any secret if it would help save Sasha.
I remember. It's my duty as a lawyer.
Well, I just wanted you to know that I don't blame you for exposing the aquarium's secret. It may put me in hot water, but if it helps save the orca, let me clue you in on another secret. Focus on the orca's song.
The orca's song, huh? Could he be hinting at?
Oh yeah, because
Oh, Mr. Wright, looks like it's time. All right, let's go back in. You got it, boss. We're gonna go in there and save Sasha and Orla together.
the plume said it was a completely different song.
Yeah, she had something different.
Alright, I'm gonna be a bit gone for a little bit since I don't think I'm gonna be needed for a while, but I'll be back.
All right.
Okay.
The court will now reconvene. Is the witness Orla Shipley, commonly known as Orla, ready? Well, the orca is present, but I highly doubt she understands what's going on. Oh, just as adorable as yesterday! I distinctly remember you being afraid of her on several occasions. Now then, Mr. Wright, how do you propose to cross-examine the witness? Oh, I intend to have the young lady there with Orla help me. Hello, everyone. Oh, that young lady. Didn't I meet her once before a long time ago? Yes, that's Pearl Fay, my old friend. Well, didn't she grow up to be a lovely young lady? Ah! I have no interest in this chit-chat. On with the cross-examination. Oh, Mr. Wright, this is all your fault. Why are you dawdling? How is this my fault? The court will now hear the testimony of Orla Shipley. Oh, God. Oh, at least he remembers Pearl.
Yeah.
We.
Hi. Didn't understand a lick of that.
Mr. Wright. Yeah, Shauna. Like how fucking unfazed he is. Do you seriously intend to cross-examine this orca? Well, she is a key witness for the defense after all, sir. Every time you come to my courtroom, you open my eyes to a new way of thinking. It appears this will be another one of those times. Yes, he's giving me the go-ahead. Fuck this, man. He's giving up. Clearly just wanted to...
Yes,
I like to put the witness and Mr. Rhymes together to see how he manipulated the orca. Hopefully all will now have some kind of reaction. Oh, he's not in. Yeah. Arr, fine by me. But not will happen, I tell ye.
You sure about that?
Mr. Rhymes was right, nothing happened. Can someone translate squeaks? I guess I should have expected it to be easy. How did he manipulate her?
Rocky, you're on translation duty.
Right, Dono. I hope you realise that if you can't prove that this witness examination of how Rhymes controlled the orca, your defendant will be declared guilty immediately. Yes, I realise that. This is my last chance. I have to figure out how Rhymes commanded Orla to do her tricks. Please begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. We really doing this?
Yep.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to press all of them then.
Hold it!
Miss Shipley, I'm afraid Fweet was not going to get us anywhere. This is your plan of action. If you're incapable of interpreting orca speech, this entire exercise is folly.
Objection!
You leave the interpretation of Orla's heart to me. Alright, girl, what do you got to say? Let me hear it. Wee? Wee, wee.
The happy.
Oh, Orla, you're so cute. Right, Dono. Surely you don't intend to continue this farce. I do. Miss Shipley, please continue your testimony. We're really doing this. We're really fucking doing this.
Hold it!
Perhaps just...
Could you interpret that for the court, Miss Sykes? Whoosh.
I know, hiding.
I'm getting a strong reading of happiness. Maybe she thinks she's doing a show? I demand serious witness testimony. This is no time for fun and games. If you continue this
This is
mockery,
perfect time for
I will
fun and
subject you to 40 lashes with a wet fish. not a wet noodle. That just sounds fishy. Hey, speaking from experience, anything is better than 40 lashes from a whip.
Yeah.
Francisco from Karma reference. The defense will please caution its witness to conduct herself with propriety, whatever.
Hold it!
Instead of impersonating a one orca band, could you show us a lifesaver trick? I guess Orla won't do what you want unless you give her the proper signal. Oh! Doesn't Orla sing beautifully? Like her singing voice is much more melodic and clear. Melodic and clear. Meh. Neither one should quit their day job. Please continue your testimony, Miss Shipley. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Hold it!
Miss Shipley seems to want to communicate something. Whee! Perhaps she's hungry? Miss Faye, could you give Miss Shipley a snack? Certainly, one moment. Whee! What a heartwarming scene. It reminds me of my granddaughter with a pet. Wow, your granddaughter must have a really large pet. Stop all this pet prattle and get on with the cross-examination. Oh, she's such an adorable creature. I never get tired of looking at her.
Silence!
I, one on the other hand, had one more than fill of this tomfoolery. Enough is enough. It sounds like Prosecutor Blackwell is about to blow his top. What should I do? Shall I continue the cross-examination? Stop it. We're just gonna go around in circles again. I'm done playing games. I will now explain how Orla was manipulated by Mr. Rhymes. In order to respond to a command, Orla needs to hear the sound of a whistle. So many squeaks. While Mr. Rhymes isn't a trainer, I doubt he'd know how to give the signals himself. So that means he must have had help. How did Mr. Rhymes issue the command to Orla? TV phone. Because look, it has videos of her using a whistle to make Orca do tricks.
Take that!
Sasha told me an interesting story about Miss Summers. What was it? Azora used to send her boyfriend videos of herself teaching the Orca tricks. They used to have Azora take the videos on her TV phone. Most likely Mr. Rhymes still has these videos of Miss Summers. Miss Faye, can I ask for your help? Of course, Mr. Nick. What is it? You're using Mr. Rhymes' TV phone, correct? I'd like to examine it. I'd like you to examine it for me. Please look for videos of Zora Summers issuing whistle commands to Orla. Videos? I'm not too sure how to do that, but I give it a try. My apologies to Marlon. Right, Dono. What are you up to? You see in a moment. If Pearls can find those videos for me. Oh, poor Pearls. She's still sheltered. Mr. Nick, I found them. I found some videos like you described. You did? Oh, thank you, Miss Faye. Oh, just as I expected. How did Marlon Rhymes get Orla to do those tricks? I will now show you. With Mr. Rhymes' cell phone. His cell phone? Are you implying to use an app? Miss Faye, oh, well, apps exist in this game? Jesus. Miss Faye, see if you can issue Orla a command. Me? Can I do such a thing? You might be able to if you play a video with a whistle signal in it. If there's a video of a lifesaver trick, please play that. Before you do, though, please put the practice dummy in the pool. The practice dummy? Alright. In it goes. There, it sank to the bottom. Now I'll play a video. Orla's diving down, heading straight for the dummy. Hey, what a smart girl you are, Orla. Lifesaver trick was a complete success, Mr. Nick. Thank you, Miss Faye. You were a big help. Now I have proof. Unbelievable. You actually pulled it off. That was the lifesaver trick we saw yesterday. Miss Faye is Miss Faye an orca trainer now? No, Your Honor. I'll explain after we try one more trick. Now let's see if we can command Orla to do the singing trick. Miss Faye, if there's a video of the singing trick, please play that. Certainly. Let's see. Is it this video?
Yeah.
Oh my, isn't she wonderful? That was a swashbuckler spectacular song.
Incorrect.
Oh, what a lovely singing voice. It wasn't bad. Oh wait, how did Miss Faye give the awkward those commands? Marlon Rhymes has something on his phone that his girlfriend, Azura Summers, sent him. The videos of Miss Summer issuing commands to Orla with a whistle. If they have Orla listen to the sounds of the signals, anyone at all could command Orla. Oh my! Anyone at all? Squeaky overload. Yes, I believe so, Your Honor. All they would have to do is play those videos. Mr. Wright, please submit those evidence as evidence. I'm getting the sneaking suspicion the judge just wants to try it out for himself. Miss Faye, could you send those videos to the TV phone here? Alright, certainly. Got him. Alright, I'll try playing one. Oh my god. That was like Pikachu. This was a training session a year ago, huh? Oh, wait a minute. There's something about that song that bothers me. Yeah, it didn't sound like the
Different one.
Yeah, it didn't sound like the one that was played. If the orca can be commanded using videos on a cell phone, then that means that Marlon Rhymes could have manipulated the creature. Arr! Mr. Rhymes, you can't talk your way out of it now. I have to commend you. That was a very good proof. I can see.
Oh, hey,
Marlon
he's
right-
back.
Oh, he's back. Everything going okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. Just had to take a little something, that's all.
Okay. Well, Marlon did show up just for a few bits. I can see Marlon Rhymes could have manipulated the orca. He also missed me singing and wail. But isn't it true that the defendant could have done it as well?
I am saying that you did your best Dory impression.
Dory? Oh no. Not that. It was more
Wow.
squeaky. All she would have to do is use the whistle. The whistle she knows how to use as well. And she wouldn't have had to use those videos. Surely admit it's a possibility. She could have easily had Norma de Plume witness the singing and lifesaver trick. So he's trying to argue it is equally possible for Sasha as it was for Rhymes, is he? But is that true? Let me think about that for a minute. That's right. Those weren't just simple cries, it was singing. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. It kept headbutting while it sang Swashbuckler's spectacular song. Culprit made sure Mr. Plume heard the song and saw the lifesaver trick. Would Sasha have shown those two tricks to the witness?
No.
No, she couldn't have.
Because it's the completely wrong song that
No,
she
I don't
heard.
yeah. She was singing a whole different one. No, I don't think Miss Buckler could have created the same conditions as the culprit. You challenged me to a battle. I hope your sword is sharpened. Let me see those sword skills of yours. Don't you worry. My sword is drawn and ready. My sword is evidence that the two tricks could have been shown at the same time. That would be the whistle.
Yeah.
Take that!
Mr. Plume said in her testimony that she witnessed these two tricks at the same time. However, the fact is inconsistent with how Orla performs tricks. How Orla performs tricks? What are you talking about? Orla can't perform two tricks at once. She performs only one trick per whistle signal. That's how she's been trained. In other words, it would be just like with a dog. If you tell him to both sit and shake, he won't do them at the same time. Am I understanding it correctly? Yes, that's the idea, Your Honor. I wonder if the judge has a dog. Yeah, probably a Pomeranian. What a farce. So are you saying that the witness somehow managed to produce an impossible scenario?
If the creature,
Ew.
his own training couldn't do it, how could I?
I mean, you can actually eat fish raw. It's not gonna kill you.
Yeah,
for the most part.
but
I mean, look at
that's just
sushi.
off of the fish.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a mystery, isn't it? Boss, do you have to agree so cheerfully? You don't have to agree so cheerfully. The defense is claiming that Marlon Rhymes manipulated the orca. But if you cannot explain fully how this was done, your argument doesn't hold water. You can't straighten out your own theory? Would you like me to straighten it you out? No, thank you. So Orla can't do tricks at the same time, but Mr. Plume
Two.
saw her do it? Can't do two tricks at the same time, but Mr. Plume saw her do it? This logical inconsistency means there's a flaw somewhere.
Well, the thing is, there is one way you could do it.
Was Mr. Plume lying? Or is it not true that Orla can't do two tricks at the same time at a time? But Mr. Plume had no reason to lie about such a thing. It really is impossible for Orla to perform two tricks at once. Then maybe either lifesaver trick or the signal trick was faked?
Singing.
Faked. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, maybe Orla only performed one of the tricks, but it was made to look like she performed two.
Silence!
Maybe. How do you expect to conduct a sword battle with conjecture? Sounds like I'd better present some evidence here and fast. Although I am concerned about your profuse sweating, Mr. Wright, allow me to ask you. And it's stinking my courtroom out, and I have to get Glade and shit.
The song.
Yeah.
It was a song that was faked.
The defense wishes to argue that the singing trick was faked. And what grounds do you base your assertions that was wasn't there a speaker? Oh no, wait, no. Sorry.
It'd be the TV. Phone again.
Yeah.
No, the video.
Because
There is. This is a recording of the recent Swashbuckler Spectacular. In this recording, Orla sings the same song she sang for Miss Faye earlier. But Mr. Plume said this song is different from the one that time was sung a year ago. The song is different? Please listen to the song in the video from a year ago, sent to this cell phone.
I think Orla enjoys some wheat.
yes,
Yes.
she wants her wheat.
It seems quite different from the song Orla sang for Miss Faye earlier. And yet this is the same video Miss Faye used to issue the command to Orla to sing. By having Mr. Plume listen to the song recorded in a cell phone video. The true cropper made Mr. Plume think Orla was singing the song from a year ago. Only Marlon Rhymes, the owner of the cell phone videos, could have done this.
Silence.
But Mr. Plume says she heard the orchid singing right in front of her. How do you claim he made her think that? How was the song recording played? I intend to explain that too, of course.
I don't know, the fucking speakers?
The answer lies somewhere in the orchid pool, a visitor's corridor. Marlon Rhymes played the song recording by using this.
Okay.
Yeah, speakers there.
Take that.
Mr. Plume heard this song while she was in the orchid pool visitor's corridor. There's a speaker in that corridor so that visitors can hear the orchid sounds. Get your food. And you claim the song was played from the speaker. Speaker? How? It's how Rhymes played the song over the speaker in the visitor's corridor. That would be the walkie-talkie.
No one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Timmy, get your damn food.
I don't wanna! The action!
Mr. Rhymes, I don't know how long this is going to take. Mr. Rhymes could have broadcasted the song and the video to speaker by using the walkie-talkie. And he could get Orla to do a trick by letting her...
Yeah, that would be my brother's
too.
dog Miko. Being away baby again.
He played the singing through the speaker and he made Orla do the lightsaber trick. All of this was doing the true culprit, Marlon Rhymes.
Who had not denied it.
This is what you did, isn't it, Mr. Rhymes?
And he's bleeding again.
You did it! Now you can save both Sasha and Orla. Just leave it to Captain Wright's swashbuckler lawyers to win any case. I don't remember agreeing to that name. So it actually was
Like,
possible
I
for
don't
Mr.
agree to
Rhymes
this.
to manipulate the orca. I'm stunned. I see we need to hear more from this witness. Mr. Rhymes, the time has come for you to tell the court the truth.
Is this the one I think it is? I
know.
hope it is. So I use a walkie-talkie, you say? Sorry, but you did wrong, me bucko. It be impossible, says I.
What do you mean impossible?
I shall sing ye a little shanty, dissing your scurvy theory. Hark ye well now.
It is.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like the way he's moving. I feel a song coming.
Look at the title. Look at the title.
Oh.
Yo, walkie-talkie, he broke for real. Mr. Lawyer's freestyle got no appeal. Broke me before the plume on the scene. Broke before Wright could have a dream. Like, legit goof during cleaning time, aye, but the blood-suckling lawyer do time. That Orca don't listen until y'all kills Captain. You so cray.
I know, it's called The Dissing of Phoenix Wright.
Yeah,
This is the testimony we have, and it's a fucking diss track.
it's
What-
a diss track.
What is this, 2016 YouTube?
I mean, it came out. Apparently, this was happening 9 years after that time. So
Oh, here we go again with that flip-flop music. Broken. Of all the flimsy excuses, bilge sucking, that was uncalled for. You probably broke it on purpose after the fact.
That be untrue, Dildassi. Although I can't prove what it really was. Lucky you be for me, ye lawyers be the woman who have the proving to do.
Ugh, after everything we've uncovered, he still won't admit it. Somehow I have to prove that he still have done it. Well, after me freaking recovering from my sick burns, let's go and fucking press him on bullshit. Fuck it, I don't know. Let's just go for this one. You made a big blunder? What happened?
After I helped Sasha with the cleaning, I dropped it by accident and broke it. You wish to see it? I still have it with me.
Why would you still have the evidence with you?
It does indeed appear to be broken.
With me walkie-talkie broken, there'd be no way I could have done what he said.
That's just someone trying to roast Sonic in a rap-off. Didn't
Actually,
Eggman
wait, hang on,
didn't
hang
Eggman
on.
do a diss track during Sonic Mania's one of the stages?
oh, I think we've got him.
What?
Remember how the captain's body was found?
It didn't have the walkie-talkie.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Exactly.
I couldn't have given the Orca any commands.
Oh, your walkie-talkie broke? Isn't that just so inconvenient? Mr. Rhymes, I think you broke it on purpose.
Miss
You
Lawyer,
didn't have to break it.
none of ye false accusations, if you please. I broke it on purpose. Where be ye proof?
Is it talk like a pirate day in court? Oh, I don't have any proof. His walkie-talkie was broken. It throws a monkey wrench into my whole theory. Why a monkey? When he let Pearls borrow his cell phone so casually yesterday. I must have already been confident I wouldn't be able to prove anything.
Haha! You'll neg get me to agree that Poxstalker be innocent.
You said you neg. Like, bruh.
If something be not done about her, she'll get Sasha one day too. That Orca killed the captain. It weren't me.
So you intend to continue to claim that the defendant is innocent, do you? But I won't stand for that. But I won't stand for that. Now, then, right, Dono, what's your next move? Your Honor, I would like to examine that the walkie-talkie, if you don't mind. Oh, certainly. Here you are. Oh, does he throw it to me or something? Let's see if there's any way to tell the walkie-talkie was broken. If he gave all of that command, then they couldn't have been broken at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Get your food ball! There's the raspberries! I can use the... Did you two go... "Nyeh." I can use the,
Right stick to rotate.
Okay. And X to examine if I notice anything of interest. You can also zoom in. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why you tell me all this shit again, man. It's silly. Right. So let's see. Yeah.
Display screen.
Oh, there's a bite mark, sir.
Oh!
There we go. Huh? Look at these. These look like tooth marks. Hey, you're right. A bite this big. I wonder if it was Orla. Gosh, imagine this guy rapping the One Piece 4 Kids opening. I have never watched One Piece. Wait, a walkie-talkie with tooth marks. Didn't we hear a story like that just yesterday? It was a walkie-talkie Azora used right up until her death. In the middle of the show, the orca brought Azora up to the surface in her mouth. She left tooth marks in Azora's walkie-talkie. The captain said he always kept that walkie-talkie with him so he'd never forget. Rome said this walkie-talkie was his. What could it be?
No thought about it, don't you agree? Time to give it up, Mr. Lawyer. Forget the orca.
Do you
Just
need
say
me to send a
Sasha,
video?
as I...
Video of what, Dragon? Oh, of the opening? No, I'm good, thanks. I can't do that.
Rar.
Not now that I'm finally a lawyer again. How could I hold my head up if I made my client so miserable?
A stubborn one he be.
That's my hamburger now, you fucking happy?
You have a hamburger.
Yes.
Congratulations.
You want me to get my food? Now I got it.
Hold it!
Are you sure? Well, yeah, because I don't want your food getting cold. Are you sure it was your walkie-talkie? You could have stolen a broken walkie-talkie from somebody else.
If you'd be accusing me of thievery, let me see your proof.
All right. This evidence tells me you stole the walkie-talkie from.
The photo.
Wait, hold on. No, it's something about
Photo
here.
of the captain.
Yeah.
Not that one.
But yeah, it doesn't matter.
It would be part of that.
It's part of it anyway.
Hmm.
According to the defendant's statement, Mr. Shipley talked to her on his walkie-talkie before his death. No, I just read that. It said Mr. Shipley talked to her on his death. I don't know why.
You just completely skipped over to death.
What fucking eyes, man. However, no walkie-talkie was found near the victim's body.
Methinks the police didn't look hard enough. Besides, the captain's walkie-talkie wasn't broken, be that not right? So his walkie-talkie who has naught to do with mine.
I'm not sure if that's true. The victim fell to his death. It's quite possible his walkie-talkie broke in a fall. You stole the walkie-talkie after the victim's death, didn't you, Mr. Rhymes?
Silence!
We'll not allow such leading questions, right, Dono? If you claim the walkie-talkie belonged to the victim, show me your evidence. Well, certainly. I plan on doing just that. Please look at the tooth marks here on the walkie-talkie. Tooth marks? Oh yes, I'll see them. The victim's walkie-talkie was a keepsake that used to belong to Azora Summers, who died a year ago. These tooth marks were left by Orla when she carried Miss Summers in her mouth. If this is Mr. Shipley's walkie-talkie, then Mr. Rhymes' walkie-talkie is still accounted for, which means he could have used it to command the orca after all. And that's not all, Your Honor. The one and only could have taken the victim's walkie-talkie is the culprit himself. The fact that Marlon Rhymes had the victim's walkie-talkie is proof that he murdered Jack Shipley.
Because he had it hidden this entire time.
Sink me. Not so fast, Mr. Lawyer.
What? He still won't admit it?
This walkie-talkie be mine, says I.
Then how do you explain the tooth marks on it?
I've had many a run-in with that orca myself. Arr. She bit me more than once, and me walkie-talkie too. Evidence of our fight are carved into me body.
Was that before or after you had your steroid abuse?
I would probably say
My goodness,
after.
I can see the tooth marks on scars in your skin. What? Are those really scars from being bitten by Orla?
Ahoy, yo, 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 ho!
Oh, Jesus.
So you wanna see I got some made these scars from water? That's right.
So this guy doing the Moby Dick thing.
That orca bit me left and right, me scar. I didn't have a rep to protect, so I went in hard. So, Mr. Lawyer, I win, just be free and frank. And Orla, you'd get the plank.
I can't let him run this show. I have to find a way to prove the walkie-talkie belonged to the victim.
And you can forget about fingerprints. I always keep me walkie-talkie clean and polished.
This man had everything worked out before he even took the stand. But I won't give up. There has to be a way. Mr. Wright, I found something interesting. The tooth marks on the walkie-talkie. Notice anything funny about them? Funny? Funny how? Something is different about them compared to the other tooth marks you've seen. The only other ones I remember are the ones on the practice dummy. It's just a tiny difference. It might not even mean anything. Right now, we need to consider every possibility we can, no matter how small.
There's a gap.
I can figure out what's different about this bite marks. Maybe I could somehow prove Rhymes' walkie-talkie actually belonged to the victim. And again, think, Phoenix, we can turn everything around right here and now.
We're going diving.
Yay! Time to review the facts we have so far.
As everybody's just watching this.
With the intent of killing Orla, Rhymes drained the show stage pool. But Rhymes failed to kill Orla, and instead, he tried to pin Shipley's murder on Orla. In order to manipulate Orla, Rhymes must have used a cell phone and the walkie-talkie. But the walkie-talkie Rhymes has is broken. I think it's the victim's walkie-talkie, the one he kept as a memento of Azora Summers. I have to find a way to prove that it is indeed the victim's walkie-talkie. Which piece of evidence left on the walkie-talkie proved it to belong to the victims?
Tooth marks.
Yeah, the tooth marks.
Tooth marks. We have two pieces of evidence with two tooth marks. The walkie-talkie and the dummy. What's striking about the two pieces of evidence? Tooth marks.
Tooth marks
Tooth
are
marks
different.
Well, we're saying that at the same time there, Timber. That's scary.
When I look closely, I see two different bite marks of patterns. Two variations, huh? Wasn't there a trick of Orla that had two different variations as well? The show song.
Yep.
Those are two different whales, weren't there?
No? I'm guessing just growing up.
Or maybe, yeah.
I mean,
a year ago,
orcas
the orcas
lose
song
teeth,
and
grow
teeth
teeth.
marks were different from what they are now. What could the cause of these two inconsistencies? What's behind the fact that their orcas' tooth marks and song were different from a year ago?
New teeth grew in.
I don't know.
New teeth.
No. Even if new
What?
teeth grew in, that still wouldn't explain why the song was different.
It's a difference.
It has to be a different orca.
Yeah, it was a different orca.
Yeah, it has to have been two. Yeah. Oh my god, there
No.
are two different orcas. I'm starting to think there are two different orcas. The one a year ago and Orla now.
Because think about it.
And if the orca a year ago wasn't Orla, it means the bite mark on the walkie-talkie isn't Orla's, like Rhyme said it was. Now I can finally prove the walkie-talkie belongs to the victim.
I mean, if you think about it, it's the only way that makes sense. Because they already said, Krabs already said that he'd give the orca sleeping pills, not euthanize it.
Okay, yeah.
And he'd already said that he'd just free it. Who's to say he
would have
didn't already
done
do
that
that?
before and traded it out.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, you appear to be lost in thought there. I had to get McDonald's and everything again. I just realised something astonishing, Your Honour. Your face is what's astonishing, right, Dono? Your rudeness is what's astonishing, Prosecutor Blackwell.
Ow!
And what is this astonishing thing you realised? Until just now, I realised that we have a ship president. I thought the orca had the ship-shaped aquarium a year ago and Orla were the same orca. However, two inconsistencies led me to a new fact. And that fact is that there might be two Orla Shipleys. What? Two different orcas? Well, that's impossible. Oh wow. Not only does we get a squeaky, we get another raspberry along with it. And that as well.
That hurts,
Order in
though.
the court! Explain yourself. What is the basis of this preposterous claim? The orca show song a year ago and the one now are different. I believe it's because the orca a year ago was a different orca. Two different orcas, two different songs. It explains the show song contradiction.
What be this bilge water talk? I don't understand.
I'm talking about the truth. Truth that will finally catch you out of your lies. You claim that the tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were Orla's, but that's not true. Yeah, look at
Yeah, there's an extra hole there
the different
on the dummy.
the two different bite marks patterns on the walkie-talkie and on the dummy proves this.
What? Two different patterns, you say?
Silence.
While I will concede there is a possibility of that two different orcas exist, bite mark patterns alone are not proof enough, or more conclusive evidence. Alright, I will show you conclusive evidence then. So he wants to see evidence other than the bite mark patterns, does he? The orca a year ago and Orla have different songs and have different teeth. I have two videos on hand that can be used to compare those differences. I will now submit two videos with which the different songs and teeth can be compared.
The phone and the DVD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here's the other.
Take that.
Please compare these two videos, one from a year ago and one recent. As discussed, the two orcas are singing two different songs. Please also pay special attention to the appearance of the two orcas' teeth. How exactly do you claim their teeth are different? Let's look for shots in the two videos where the orca's teeth are shown. This is Orla in the recent video of the Swashbuckler of Spectacular Pirates show. As you can see, she has all of her teeth. Oh, what a healthy smile she has! I'm a bit envious. Next,
Your Honor, are you using dentures? Please make sure you put your dentures back in. Oh, sorry.
Next, let's take a look at the TV phone video from a year ago. Yeah, she's chipped it.
The tooth's broken.
Just as I thought, their teeth are different. Oh, I believe this smile looks a little different from the one that we saw a moment ago. As you can see, the orca from a year ago has one tooth that's broken off. Ugh. If the teeth are different, then... Yes, the teeth are different. They are, of course, leave different bite mark patterns. On the practice dummy, you can see Orla's uniform. Oh god! You see Orla's uniform pattern with her teeth intact, and on the walkie-talkie, you can see that one tooth is missing from the pattern. Oh, I see it! Just like the smile of the orca in the last year's video. The tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were not made by the orca we know as Orla. They were made a year ago by a different orca.
Different orchids? I can't believe it.
The statement that the tooth marks on the walkie-talkie were from Orla was a lie. The truth is, this walkie-talkie was stolen from the victim, Jack Shipley. And then, one person who could have stolen it is the true culprit, Marlon Rhymes.
No, you got it all wrong. It's the fault of that orca.
Oh god.
Whoa. Huh?
Ah, now the rest of it.
You got it all wrong.
Wow, this courtroom turned into a ship? What the fuck?
Blimey.
When the steroids hit in.
It's the orca's fault. This can't be.
That withdrawal, bruh.
What a great freak out. The whole courtroom turned into a damn ship.
And now he's locked in the brig.
Once again,
I'm too weak to help anyone.
Well, at least he doesn't throw shit around and he's just having a mental breakdown. I wonder how that looked for these people. Like, what? Oh no, he's fucking having, he's gone mental.
No, it's basically one of those kind of. I think some of these freakouts are more of what's happened in their mentality.
Oh, right.
Like,
Yeah, but still,
he-
it's just funny to imagine
well,
let's put it
these
this
poor
way.
people witnessing that.
We should hear more. We should hear more from the defendant about Orla Shipley. Such a buckler. Yes, Captain Judge. Is what Mr. Wright claims true? Are there two different orcas? The secret that Ship-Shape Aquarium was hiding was about Orla, wasn't it? Dr. Crab told me to focus on the orca's song. He hinted it would be a clue. And Phoenix is right. And the one we call Orla is the second Orla Shipley. There actually used to be two orcas at Ship-Shape Aquarium. I used to call the first Orla Shipley just Aura for short. Aura and Orla are sisters. The captain rescued them both when they got beached on the shore. But Orla was in bad shape, and the ship's doctor had to look after her for a long time. Both orcas loved the captain, so we decided to keep them at the Ship-Shape Aquarium. Why didn't you say anything about there being two orcas? Well, because after the incident a year ago, Aura was put down. What? Aura is dead? Yeah, the Center of Dangerous Animal Control demanded it. Apparently the captain and the ship's doctors begged them. Well, we put the first one down, so please leave the second one alone, they said. Anyway, after the accident a year ago, the captain told us we were going to put Aura on his pirate show as Aura Shipley. He asked to keep quiet about Aura's death until the time was right. What a surprising and complex tale. Did all Shipshape Aquarium employees know about this? No, just a select few of us. Mr. Rhymes, did you know anything about it?
Of course not. How could I?
Tell me, Mr. Rhymes, did you plan on killing all of them to start?
Yeah. I planned to do it during the cleaning, so I drained the pool. I figured if I didn't do something about the beast, Sasha's life would be in danger. Sasha trusted the Orca just as much as Azura did. I wanted to protect her. Couldn't help Azura, so I felt like protecting Sasha was the least I could do. My duty. I built up my strength so I'd be ready to kill the Orca. I even fought with sharks. That explains the bite marks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the fucking bastard's insane.
But the captain realized my plan and tried to save the Orca.
No, this is not jumping the shark. No. This is jumping the shark, coming back.
This is jumping the shark for the whale.
Raping him, sucking his flesh, raping him, putting his head on the wall, and then doing the same thing just as much as just insane. And then that is why you killed Jack Shipley.
Thank you very much for the special guest appearance of the Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah.
Now the report from the crime lab.
Ignore the
finally makes
giggling
sense.
the entire time.
It's just that bit always makes me laugh. Report from the crime lab. In court yesterday, you will recall I showed a photo of the victim lying on his back. According to the lab, the bruises on the victim's right wrist was Rhyme's handprint.
Oh.
His handprint? I didn't know how to fit it in with the case until I heard Rhyme's story just now. And now we can imagine the reason for it being there. Rhymes must have made the handprint when he fought the victim over the Orca. A handprint made during the struggle?
I don't care what happens to me anymore. I deserve the death penalty. I'm the one that killed the captain. Please give Sasha her not guilty verdict.
You accept your defeat well, I see. Let me be your guide. To hell. Get on with the verdict, your boldness. It seems this unprecedented trial that began with an Orca as the defendant has finally come to a close. Sasha is saved. All is going to be happy. Sasha's not guilty verdict is coming. Why do I still have this strange nagging feeling? Rhyme's handprint on the victim's right wrist. Was it really the result of a deadly struggle over the Orca? I
No.
can't shake the feeling. That handprint has some other hidden meaning. Is this trial going to end without revealing the whole truth? Very well, this court finds the defendant such a buckler.
Here it comes.
Hold it!
What?
The fucking glare.
Your Honor, please hold off on that verdict. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? For fuck's sake, I can't even give not guilty verdicts even, please. I'd like to further explore this new evidence the prosecution just has submitted. Or what complaint could you have? You are about to get your not guilty verdict. I see no need to further prolong this trial, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, we still don't know the entire truth of this case. This unnatural handprint Mr. Rhymes left on the victim's right wrist, I don't think it was the result of a fight between the two men. Not a result of a fight? And then what do you suggest it was?
Trying to save him.
Boss, what are you doing? Do you remember that evidence we found at the show stage? Evidence? What evidence? That mysterious mark might be the key to understanding the whole case. Your Honor, the defense would like to submit evidence that will expose the truth of this case. A mysterious piece of evidence that pairs with Mr. Rhymes' unnatural handprint. With ladder. Marlon Rhymes left behind a very unusual set of fingerprints at the show stage. In what way were they unusual? They were right handprints on the left side of the ladder. If one were to grasp the ladder in the same way as the prints, it would look like this. It looks like the ladder is being grasped from above. Exactly, Your Honor. And the handprint on the victim's wrist shows it was held with a powerful grip. Marlon Rhymes grabs the show stage ladder in an unnatural pose. If he was gripping the victim's wrist in this position, gripping the victim's wrist? Then what he must have been? It means Mr. Rhymes was actually... That's right. If we couple the unnatural handprint with the mysterious fingerprints, we see that Marlon Rhymes was trying to save the victim's life. What?
It's one of the few times where it wasn't a murder case.
But that
It was
can't be.
manslaughter.
It's impossible.
An accidental death.
Why don't we ask Mr. Rhymes himself?
Yeah.
Mr. Rhymes, we want to hear the truth directly from you.
I gotta hand it to you, Mr. Lawyer. You got skills. Why? Why did you have to figure it out? Doesn't matter what happens to me anymore. I'm ready to die.
So was the defense is claiming true?
The captain, he found I drained the show stage pool. He rushed to the side of the pool, frantic to put some water in for the orca. And then he slipped. Captain, give me your left hand!
No, Marlon. You're full too. Forgive me, Marlon. I didn't realize what deep pain you were in. But please don't blame Orla. It's nobody's fault. Not Orla's. And not yours.
Hey! Captain!
So, Jack Shipley's death was accidental. Why didn't you tell us that you didn't kill the victim?
Because I have no rights to live anymore. I'm ready to get the death penalty. The captain died because of me. And then on top of it all, I used his body to frame Orla. I was gonna kill Orla, but she wasn't even to blame. She didn't do anything wrong. The only thing I can do now is pay for it with my life. I can't do anything. I couldn't save the captain. I couldn't save
Dude
any
needs
character as
therapy.
death.
Yeah, he's been suffering for a long time.
And not courtroom
needs-
therapy?
Yeah, he needs to see a therapist to help
He
him with
needs
his
to
grief.
see a
Mr.
professional
Rhymes, you
therapist.
have the wrong idea about Miss Summers' death. Not even the first Aura Shipley was responsible for her dying. Aura, of her own accord, was trying to save Miss Summers' life.
What? What are you talking about?
As Aura Summers suffered from a heart condition. Hello, Jampier. She didn't tell anyone, and she performed in Pirate Show anyway. She had a heart attack and died before anyone could save her. I'm sure she didn't think Aura attacked her, and there's nothing to avenge.
No way. Heart condition? She never said a word about it.
Maybe she didn't want you to worry about her.
So I wanted to get revenge all this time. For nothing?
So neither case was murder, not a year ago and not this time either. Your responsibility in this matter is great, but I believe you can be rehabilitated. Marlon, you better come back to Shipshape Aquarium when you're done, you hear? Ola and I and everybody will be waiting for you. You still have a lot to offer, Mr. Rhymes. Live your life and never give up. For the sake of those who are gone as well.
I promise to make up for what I've done. Even if it takes my whole life. Mr. Wright, Sasha. Thank you.
Hey, no one goes to jail.
Well, he's still gonna go to jail, but
Yeah,
Well,
he's
for
just
long
gonna
now.
be getting proper therapy.
he's probably gonna be sentenced to to see a therapist, but also he's going to be.
He's probably gonna be sent to the criminal psychiatric, I believe, psych ward, or something like that.
I don't think he's going to be sent to a psych ward or anything like that because he's not criminally insane. But he's probably
Well,
going to be
no,
told
but
that
it's
Oh,
the
we're
fact
gonna do
that
this.
he could be a danger to himself.
all right.
Well, I have seen countless
His right
trials,
wish
but never
death
one that
upon
ended
itself.
like this. I don't know how, Mr. Roy, but you always seem to manage to turn things around. I think all this excitement has taken a few years off my life. Is that praise or a diss? Now then, this court finds the defendant, Sasha Buckler, not guilty.
Whoa!
It's
The
nice to have.
janitor doesn't have to clean up fish this time.
It's a
Well,
it's a plus
what remains
that
of the fish?
it's a plus that you know. It's not like there's actually a more of a positive end to a case.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's a DLC. Court is now adjourned.
Or
It's a
remember,
bittersweet
They
end.
wanted to make it a bit more of a different outcome than you're just jail. You're going to jail, fuck off, and die in there.
It's the bittersweet to it.
Yeah. Didn't we just fix that last time? All the crates in the
No,
this.
we went back in time. Congratulations on your win. Oh,
I think you're forgetting
thank you for your help,
Orla's
pals.
aggressive
today, pals.
volleyball.
All I did was have fun with Orla.
And she likes playing volleyball against the squid in the back.
clapping.
I know, I see the clapping! And it's a girl!
Orla, I'm back. Oh, I missed you, girl. Oh, I'm
See?
so happy for you and Orla, Sasha. Everything turned out great.
Well,
Phoenix, Athena, I really want to thank you for the bottom of my heart. Orla and I are both oh, for God's sake, stop doing this. Grateful. I will now act out my I will now act me gratitude with your little performance art.
With a little performance.
Miss Orca Lover, Don't you think you'd better take care of your health first?
Alright, fine. I promise. No more shows until I'm better. I don't want anybody to write about me after all.
Good. I'm glad that's settled.
Sniper peeking again.
Hey, buddy. Mr. Lawyer. You just had to blab every single one of the aquarium secrets, didn't you?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Dr. Crab.
That's alright. I'm glad.
It was kind of hard to tell.
Although, thanks to you, they now know we're using the illegal torpedo system. But I think we'll be able to wiggle out from serious repercussions somehow.
Well, I mean, it was to help the animal. It was actually proven very useful.
That writer lady is advocating for us, saying the law itself is to blame. She said she's going to look into getting the law changed.
Wow, go Misty Plume. She sure is a powerhouse. You'd no fucking shit.
There's one thing you didn't figure out, by the way. Keep this to yourself, will ya? We don't want to be getting it out publicly. Remember that appointment I had written down in my calendar?
Oh, you mean meet the captain at the Orca port at 7 a.m.?
That note meant the Orca pool of supermarine aquarium, not ship shapes.
What? Why were you supposed to meet there?
Jack and I... We visited the supermarine aquarium once a month. Any idea why?
For the
to get dolphin therapy treatment?
No, silly! Remember I told you? Jack and I were against putting the orca down from the start.
What? You mean...
It was to visit Aura.
We've just pretended to put the first Aura Shipley down. The supermarine aquarium is harboring her for us.
What? Oh, so that talk about large amounts of money you were paying them
Was to help
once a
keep
month,
the
the owner
thing
and the
alive.
vet disappeared from this aquarium. And I come to find out that each time a large amount of money was being paid out.
We were paying for Aura's care. You wouldn't believe how much fish orcas eat. Now that it's been proven she was innocent all along, I think we can bring her back soon.
Easily.
Until then, keep it under your hat, okay? I know you don't wear one, but still.
Huh? What was he telling you about? Oh,
Don't worry
nothing
about
much.
it. It's fine.
Oh, by the way, Ola wants you to give her a little celebratory prize.
Oh dear.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ola specifically requested that you give it to her, Phoenix. Alright, fine. Let's see, what can I give her?
The fish. Why did he still have that this entire time?
Ola, it's coming a day late, but congratulations on your verdict. Oh boy. Oh my, aren't you lucky? That's
got
Ola's
kissed.
best trick, the thank you kiss trick. Oh, Ola, I want to be next.
Rejected.
And so the curtain fell on my first trial in years. And I'm looking forward to the comeback of Sasha and Ola's swashbuckler spectacular. After all, I made a comeback of my own as a lawyer.
With more animals in the
A few
courtroom.
months later.
This would be after everything had gone down, I'd imagine.
After everything was sorted down and stuff, probably.
It's been a while
Well,
since I visited
meant in terms of
Ship-Shape
story.
Aquarium.
I was referring to the story.
Yeah, probably.
Now that Sasha has recovered from her illness, she's performing today. There's still some time before the show starts. I think I'll wander around a bit. Hi Phoenix, hope you enjoyed the show today. The orcas are excited and ready to go. Oh, I'm sure I'll enjoy it. Wait a minute. Did you say orcas? As in plural? Yep, let me show you.
The hat.
What? Two Orlas? Don't tell me. Yeah, you caught it right. Aura Shipley the First has returned to Ship-Shape Aquarium. We be the Free Pirate Sisters. Arr! We'll be out to stop evil Scallywag League and led by Red Stash and the Giant Octopus. Well, I don't want to get in the way of their rehearsal. Guess I better go. Well, if
No,
it isn't
the other
Blue Boy,
orca needs a hat.
Can you come from a book signing? Oh, Mr. Plume. There's a book signing? Yes, my new book is just out. It's called Ship-Shape Aquarium. Don't pull the plug. The book signing will be held here in this room. After all, the vet owes me a favor.
Yeah, she got the approval to use the torpedo. I'm grateful. Why does she keep coming to my lab to bother me every single day?
Clearly, she likes you.
Yeah.
My next work will be entitled Sniper, the Penguin Leaves the Nest.
I don't think that's happening. Ow.
Ah, stop this cacophony! Why am I surrounded by carping females?
Gee, Dr. Crab gets all the ladies. I guess I'll leave him to it. Oops, it's almost time for the show. Where have you been, Daddy? Polly and Athena already went in. While we were waiting, I brought some souvenirs to take back to the village. Sorry, oh yeah, we haven't seen Crane Village in a long time, have we?
Yeah.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I bet they love you. I bet they love your souvenirs back home, Pearls. By the way, I hear a certain someone is going to be in today's show. A certain someone? I wonder who it could be. Oh, it's almost time. The show's just about to start. All right, let's go to the show then.
I saved you all seats, Mr. Wright.
Oh, I can't believe I get to see the show again. I'm so happy. I want to dive in the pool. You better not. I think they're cool security. You're welcome in the pool anytime, Athena. Our Red Stash is the best swimmer of all. Huh? Who have you got playing Red Stash role? I don't know who this is. Sasha and Ola are ready to go. Hey, I know that voice. Yeah, you mean... oh, Marlon's back. Oh, it's Marlon. Marlon's back and he's playing the role of Red Stash.
I mean, dude is big enough.
It'd be the new swashbuckling
On his
spectacular.
fucking liquid
hope you enjoy me
steroids.
buckles.
And so, our pirates set sail for bluer seas under a sunnier sky. As for me, I set foot into the world of law once more as a full-time lawyer.
Again.
There we go.
I kind of wish we would have been able to see the performance
fuck?
too.
Oh, what the hell?
What in the hell is that?
Really, Super Smash Brothers? Right?
We need to see the art
You
book.
can't throw me out from there. Come on, what was that?
We need to see that art book.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Super Smash Brothers.
As we do all the
Phoenix
time as
Wright
well,
edition.
we're gonna have to look at the concept art as well. Let's see. What?
There.
There we go.
You got the judge as a selectable character. Bruh, I would. You got the fucking.
How
You
would
got
the
the
judge
plushies as
fight?
well. So you got
Yeah.
Apollo, Athena, Phoenix, Maya, Pearls, Trucy, Judge, the Rhino,
The Rhino.
Black Quill, Fulbright, Gavin, Edgeworth, Francisco von Karma, Godot. I don't know if that's Winston
Pain
or
in the
other
ass.
Pain, and the Phantom.
It's the other Pain.
All right, and
'Cause
the
the other
Phantom
pa-
Phony.
Winston had long hair at this point.
Oh, that is
That
And
one's
it was
the
behind
emo
him.
one.
That's just brilliant.
That one's the weird emo one.
And it's also a nice detail that they've actually got 3 characters grayed out, hinting at it's kind of an unlockable character at that point.
Yeah,
because they're locked. Yeah, that is cool.
because they weren't seen in.
Well, they weren't seen in this game.
They weren't
In this
seen, but they
game.
were referenced.
They
Yeah.
were referenced.
Yeah, Francisco got referenced. Yeah, you did miss out. Rhino, he did. Phoenix did mention about being whipped
Whipped like
40
times
Yes,
with a whip.
Where
I had-
did
I had
Godot get referenced?
probably about coffees or something like that, I'd imagine.
Probably got referenced with things being thrown at him.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see the concept.
In this
art then.
case, scalding hot coffee.
Character designs. Look at all these fucking outfits he has.
The black one just looks like one of like your Japanese school
The
uniforms.
fucking white one almost looks like Trucy's father when she was dressed up as white.
Well, I mean, I'd say it kind of
Oh,
would work for
He
him.
actually were thinking of him giving him a bit of a beard.
And also, they're giving him a bit of a, instead of the suit and the actual suit look, they had actually given him a bit of a sweated vest look
Yeah.
under his jacket.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't change much with Athena.
I think they had her look pretty much nailed down with their general concepts. If they're just showing
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, this is Athena Sykes.
Oh Jesus.
Why does she look like that girl from the freaking that trial with the robot? No, not a robot. It was
the robotics lab.
it was sort of like that, but it was a guy with the lottery tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like her. Oh my Christ.
She looked like a bit of a wild child in the top left there.
Look at the one on the freaking right. It looks like wear the hats.
Yeah. The Sherlock Holmes.
Actually,
I think that's where they got
I
the
really like
idea.
that hair. It looks cute.
I think that's where they got the idea of the Sherlock Holmes for the other.
So she's came from Europe, didn't she?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell, what the fuck
Wait,
are they
did
making
she have
her?
glasses in that top left?
Well, she's wearing glasses on the bottom one too. On the first.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Design of
I think the glasses would actually suit her. And also,
Yeah, I
just
could
as
see
a
it.
bit and also just as a bit more of a.
Wait, I just realized that little laser gun thing is like the same one as old Pax.
Oh no! Don't bring that up.
The ray gun.
Well, that not only that, but also the.
Oh my god! They were gonna make him even more edgier. Look at the fucking eye patch.
He's got glass. He's got shades on too. I love seeing these
Where
different
the fuck
concepts
is on the
up.
left? I mean the right.
The fucking cross? I don't know.
Was he gonna do cross dressing?
That'd be kind of funny.
Oh wow! Oh yeah, that's his other design, isn't it? His DLC
The school-
costume.
What? Is...
The school kid look, yeah.
Look at the look at the one with these big ass hair.
But
What, was
the
he gonna make him
bottom
go
one
full
with the
Goku
emo
or something?
flap.
No.
The
I think
spikes
that
are
might have
now
been
an
his
emo
friend.
flap.
Oh, his friend. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Oh, look at Pearls! Oh my god! Look at
They
that!
thought about
Look
changing it.
Look at the upside down
Like-
pretzel.
I know. But
Oh,
the Maya one.
Yeah, she looked like Maya. Oh, well, that would have been so adorable. Just trying to be like,
Yeah.
a bit like a cousin.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
I think.
look at Blackwell.
Yeah. I was thinking that the ray gun was actually more like Blackwell's sister's little laser gun that she would have.
I seen the tip of it and I just thought of old back with the damn
Yeah, I
fucking
know.
shooting every time.
Look at those random outfits.
Honestly, actually, I think the purple would actually do well as a outfit for Blackwell. Honestly,
Yeah, I
it
like
does,
the
actually.
purple one. Like the full purple.
full
little
purple
bit
with the
better.
black.
Do you
with
know
the,
what? He
black
just looks different
jacket,
just with just all black hair.
Yeah, I think the
He looks
white
so
hair works
different.
well with him,
Oh yeah.
and it looks like at one point he was meant to have an actual
Sorry,
sword.
look at. Hold on. Look at the look at the face on that. He's like he's shitting himself.
No, it's just like he's trying to. Instead
That's
of
because
being,
he's trying
Oh,
to
no,
like
oh, no,
draw
even
out the
better,
sword, but he
even
can't.
better, look at the one on the right.
I
where he's
know.
being shot.
Oh my Christ! Bruh, he looks like the Joker now. What? Oh my god.
The headphones.
Why does he look like he's shackled up all the way like that? If he came in court like that, I'd be freaking out.
Well, I mean, he wouldn't be the weirdest.
If he was
thing we've
attached
seen.
to the ceiling, probably.
And then we had a bit more of a more formal.
Yeah, he looks more
Look
formal,
for
doesn't
fun. Hey, that actually
wow.
go back for a second. That top middle there,
he? Top middle. Oh yeah.
they used a very similar look in the Great Ace Attorney 2.
Hey, they probably went ahead and
The
thought, right,
late-
that looks a cool design for this next
We don't
one."
think it works for Blackwell, but
That's
keep
probably
that in
why
mind, 'cause
it's
we've
in the
got another
concept.
character. Well, they try and go for different looks.
I like how they go from
They just kept
black hair to dirty blonde.
This... Oh boy. Oh my god. Some of it looks a bit different. Oh my, look at the ones on the right.
Yeah.
Totally different guy.
The top middle with the different
Yeah.
hairstyle.
Oh yeah, they're wondering what should we give him because he looks a bit more aged up.
Yeah, they had.
He looks funny.
That's the hardest thing when you're trying to use an established character in the franchise, but show that they are older to go.
But
with the timeline.
matured.
Yeah, it's hard to keep it so it's similar, but different enough that actually looks like they've changed in some degree, other than just like.
You want to change it, but you
wrinkles.
don't want to change it too much.
Edgeworth just looks the same. He just has specs on.
Yeah, that the one third from the left, that looks basically like a more Von Karma look, really.
Yeah.
Same with the fourth. Oh yes, pain.
Blonde hair. The Look at this one. What is this shit? Look at the fucking.
The little ears.
He reminds me of that PS1 character from Tekken. I don't know why. He just looks like him. Oh.
I didn't realize we had Devil
Look
in.
like Wolverine.
I didn't realize we were going with Devil in this as well.
Oh god, these illustrations of this guy is fucking cracking me up. Especially with the big old goggles he's got on. He's shaking everywhere. Oh god, is this what he looks like without his fucking helmet?
Yeah. Get
I guess at one point they decided they
The
didn't.
braid! That one fucking rat tail braid!
Oh wow. The short hair one looks cute.
Yeah, it does actually.
What
actually.
the fuck is that?
Which one are you looking at?
What demonic shit is this?
Oh.
She's gonna pat me with a carrot. With that skull-looking fucking face. Oh, look at her hair. Oh my god, man. All these hairstyles. I like the puffy one there.
Yeah.
It's so nice. It's so nice just seeing how the characters had changed.
I'll
over
just say this now,
development.
guys. This is the first time we get to see this. They never showed illustrations and shit at all, and now they actually put them in here. Oh god,
I like
this is
how-
gotta look like.
The scared one had pentacles. The lady had like pentacles on like one of them.
Were they thinking of Hitler? Look at him. He looks like fucking Hitler.
They you can understand why they didn't go with that one.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He just looks so funny. Oh boy, what did you go through?
Oh, the long hair just makes him look like a psycho with that grin.
He looks like a tranny.
He is a tranny. What are you even on about?
He looks like a drag.
This was the
Like
first.
even more so.
This
Drag.
is the first phase of the fucking LGBT. Oh, what did he? Oh my god.
Actually, look. Wait a second. Look at. Go back.
It's the face he's making on the bottom left.
Yeah, I know.
Got goofy ass teeth. Oh what?
Just
Not that far back.
yeah. Just look at. We've got the finished concept, but we've just next to it. We've got a bit of partial concept. Just him without the little bits on the little bit of hair on sideburns on the his head there. It's kind of it's different. It makes him with like it kind of changes his whole personality. I feel
It
like
does,
less
yeah.
goofy.
Yeah.
And he's got his hands in his pockets instead of on that little scarf.
Because he kind of actually looks
Sorry.
younger
It's alright.
without
I legit
the
thought,
weird
I thought those were fidget
sideburns.
spinners. I thought, why is there fidget spinners on this?
Those are wind-up keys.
It's the fucking teeth. Look. He looks like Nina Cortex for fuck's sakes. Look at the one that he's doing drinking or whatever he's doing. Look. I can't stand.
I gotta say, I love that the grin concept they had there. They clearly knew what that they had to keep
he's just-
that
this guy,
bowing
man.
and grin.
Oh boy. Oh my god. I like how they gave her a bit of a paler skin on the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, no.
And longer hair as well.
I'm glad, yeah, I'm fucking kind of glad they kept the one we have now. It looks better. Some of it just looks weird. Almost just like fucking Sora. Oh my god.
Hairstyles look like they're from Yu-Gi-Oh!
They do, actually. Oh, it's Harry Potter. Oh my god.
He had a ponytail at one point.
Look at the nerd hair. Look at the freaking dome looking hair.
The full cut?
Looks like a Karen now. Oh god.
Fucking bowl cut.
Play to a manager. Oh wow, we actually get to see what she fully looks like.
Well, outside of a little glimpses when we just surprise her too much.
Give her fucking illustrations. What she fucking looks like when everything bonks in her box.
Just throwing the box up.
Oh boy. What? His big nose.
The afro.
Yeah, bro.
Looks like Dr. Eggman. He looks like Eggman. Bruh.
Top right, he looks like Frankenstein.
He does. Well, there was this transition when he does his fucking mohawk hair. Looking great.
You know, I think the
The
flat hair
sad
is actually.
eyes through the fucking helmet.
I will say the flat hair does actually work. I think.
The
Like,
afro
top
makes
left.
him look like Ronald McDonald on him. It fucking does.
Like an old version, yeah.
But yeah, top left. I kind of like that more flat hair instead of like the spike towards the going upwards. I kind of prefer that.
Rocket one.
I kind of see both.
Alright, what did this guy fucking go through? What in the fuck is that? Look at the bottom right. Were they fucking thinking of the most wackiest shit when they were bored? What is this? Like,
No. He's
alien.
meant to be in charge. He's meant to be in charge of a rocket ship. So they tried to make him look like a rocket ship.
this ain't Phoenix Wright anymore.
The
They
alien,
weren't
though.
thinking of Phoenix Wright as
With
much,
the
were they? They were
bowl
thinking
cut.
of fucking Toontown. I swear to God, they look like Toontown characters. He looks like a cog. Oh boy.
Ah, yes, Black Quill. That
The flat hair kind of looks better on her. Not gonna lie.
yeah.
Like the bottom right.
Yeah. Oh no, you do see that bit in the cutscene.
Yeah, that's they use that as her cutscene, as the
Oh.
animated cutscene. I think
Oh, how these. Oh, never mind. They're just...
it's easy to get robots to look. Well, once they got a general idea.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess he had a Cooper shower for the belt. Just stole it from Bowser, I suppose. Oh, that's not.
Oh, so
I
they
bet someone really was happy to make this shit. Right, let your desires go out.
the first idea, of course, was a skinny woman with the giant tits.
Yeah.
I do like the scarf idea around the neck rather than
Well, I
over the
suppose
head
fat community
and around the
would-
neck.
Oh my god.
The pilot.
Okay, top.
She looks like a dumb Cabbage Patch Kid.
Yeah, the top left. That just looks like. Oh my goodness, we got Dracula's mum here.
Oh my fucking Christ. Oh, oh look, he got a little sniper.
Now you can see him in all his glory.
I had no idea they actually could give him with the concept art. He had flip flops.
Yeah, you could see him in the trial.
I know, but he's not something you generally look at.
Glad to know that smacking him with a fucking eye cover was always the idea there.
You know, Actually, looking at these concept arts, you know what this reminds me of?
What?
Ty from Digimon.
He does.
Yes. This one definitely was.
Ah, yes, the victims.
Little Apollo.
Oh, what the hell? Commission
Why with
pieces.
the little sprites?
Little sprites on them.
I guess they had a thought about using these sprites as part of like a
Look
recap
at the
thing.
judge. Who's gavel?
Yeah.
Where's the whale version of her? Oh, you want the whale? Oh, hold on. We'll find it in a minute. Oh, the little chibis!
Ibby!
Trissy looks adorable.
Well,
always
that's not
adorable.
exactly hard.
Simon just looks even more depressed. Somehow.
The rhino with the angel halo around the horn
He's
and
got the fucking hammer from Smash Bros.
Why do I hear music?
Alright, that's it.
And
Right,
that's
you want the whale, did you? Hold on. Let me find that whale. There. There.
Yeah, it's hard to do much with a whale, so
Oh, what is backgrounds? Jesus Christ! What fucking trial we're gonna go on here?
I think this is more like a dream or virtual.
That looks like that will have been the schools.
Holy shit! Bruh.
Oh. Actually, we've had a creepy woman selling shit.
We were gonna go into Halloween looking shit here. What the fuck?
I mean, yokai, or whatever the hell.
Oh wow. Jesus. Well, I guess that's it for now. Bruh. That freaking select character fucking illustrate looked fucking great.
Super Smash Brothers.
I mean, freaking Phoenix was in a tournament fight at one point. Even Capcom
Yeah,
versus
Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Yeah, so he was in a fighting game. I'm surprised they didn't bring him into Smash Bros. Honestly, because they got Capcom stuff in there.
Yeah,
that would have
like,
been funny.
You got
I
Mega.
would
I,
have
think
loved.
Mega Man. That's a Capcom character, isn't it?
Yeah. You know what would have been funny
What?
if they just brought in that Marvel vs. Capcom 3 finisher into the animation for this game just as a bit of a laugh. And then you just could choose every character that appears in the game and then just have that little finishing animation.
Oh, definitely.
Just imagine the culprit of the crime is you pointing towards Apollo or Athena.
Well then, we have finished this game. Well, finished the second game anyway.
Yeah.
So again, we'll be taking a break. So we're gonna be playing. Sadly, Nubs won't be here for it, but we'll be playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
And this one's gonna be going on for a good while.
Yeah.
Because from what I've seen, this game's got a lot of hours towards it.
Great. Joy.
Let me just have a quick look to remind myself.
So my ADHD is gonna have a nightmare. Got it.
From what I'm seeing, depending on how long you want to do it for, Vanny, the main story itself, if you're just doing the main story stuff, takes about 42.5 hours. The main and side stories, 77.5 hours. And completionist, 127.
Oh my god.
Damn.
No wonder this game took forever.
So,
Hey, do
let's
you know
see.
what? Now on the bright good news though. Now that this game's out, we should be getting Kingdom Hearts news soon.
Hopefully.
So we
fucking
think about-
hope.
We do. Our streams are usually about 2 to 3 hours long. So let's say each of our streams is 2.5 hours. We'd be doing this for 31 streams, and that's just doing like the main and side. That's just the main.
He has
That's
been
like the
avoiding my
main and side
stream
story.
for a few months now.
Yeah, and we divide that by 4.
Unless he just
That's-
wants to put us on background and then doesn't see everything that's going on.
So it looks like if we're just doing the main and side story content, like not doing everything like finding all the collectibles and things like that on stream, this game would roughly take us about 8 weeks.
What's the there's 2 discs in it. Oh god. Oh god, what's this? Data disc. Play disc. There's legit 2 discs in there.
Yeah.
This game's gonna be fucking huge, isn't it?
Yeah.
How much
Make sure you
gigabyte?
cut-
How much is the memory for this? 160.
Okay.
Do I have enough room?
You're gonna have to make it, I think.
Yeah, I've got room. I got room. It's just that COD is being a fat fuck right now. He wants to look at it.
All that space, and it's hardly worth it.
Oh man.
I am always happy to throw a zinger towards Call of Duty any time of the day.
Oh man. They don't compress their data files. They just throw it out raw. Oh man, what is? Fuck me. What? So I guess I need to put the data disc in first, and then. Oh my god. All right. Oh god. All right. Poor Nubs. He won't be. He won't be here for estimated 4 months. Right. I was going to ask. What's the difficulty for the platinum trophy for this game? Just put in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth trophies, and you should see it on, I think, True Trophies or something. They usually give out an estimated difficulty range.
True trophies. Okay.
Or Power Pex or whatever his name is. Because the remake was a bit hard.
Power packs. There we go.
Yeah, he usually brings up an estimated one.
Estimated trophy difficulty 7.5 out of 10. approximate amount of time to platinum. This is
Let me
for
guess.
them.
One of them is gonna have a hard mode trophy, isn't it?
Does difficulty affect trophies? Yes. Must beat all chapters on highest difficulty hard unlocked after story.
I wouldn't even bother completing that shit.
Well, Vanny completed the remake, so I'm not surprised he's going to do.
I don't know
Rebirth.
about this one. It depends how fucking annoying this one is.
Let's see. Approximate amount of time to platinum. For them, I'm guessing 150 to 200 hours.
Too damn long.
Good news is
That's my life, isn't it? That's my whole life.
Good news is number of missable trophies 0. Nothing missable. Everything can be done via chapter select unlocked after story. The full open world and all side activities, side quests, world intel, minigames are still doable after the story by restarting chapter 13 via chapter select.
That's cool and all, but that's what fucking racks up the hours, doesn't it?
Hardest trophies, 7-star hotel. This requires almost 100% completion. The hardest part being the brutal/legendary combat simulations. Harder than the hard difficulty playthrough.
Well, yeah, I could only assume.
Oh no!
Like I said, I personally wouldn't bother, but then again, I'm not too big on a trophy hunter. Like, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't.
There's very few games I'd honestly try and go, like, full trophy hunter on.
Fuck Crash 4.
Yeah.
If I want to fucking die and have a heart attack, that's the game. No wonder this game took fucking eons. They were too busy being jackasses with the trophies and everything else.
Oh yeah, there's
Too busy trying to make it even possible, but...
they've also brought in Chocobo races.
As Angry Video Game Nerd said, too busy to...
Nubby, Rocky, get a room if you're gonna do that shit.
As the Angry Video Game Nerd once said,
They
were too busy jerking off.
Complete all bouts in the Musclehead Coliseum. What is that fighting or what?
Great. Well, I'm screwed, aren't I?
Up to you on how screwed you want to be. I suppose we'll figure it out.
Nah, fuck that then. Fuck it. Fucking... Remake was a pain in the arse. I mean, fighting Sephiroth and fucking Hardware was quite of a scary moment. Alright, well, I probably won't. I'll probably just get the
looks like Musclehead Coliseum is just the Battle Coliseum.
Let me guess, is those VR things still in this?
I didn't see anything about VR, but I did see something called Polygonal Prize Fighter. Defeats Sephiroth in 3D Brawler.
I'm good. I'm fucking good. You don't have to fucking stop right there.
That sounds hilarious.
I ain't fighting in VR. Right, alright, so I'll see you all for tomorrow for Final Fantasy VII. See you in 5 months, nubs.
Bye, loser.
Take care, guys.
You'll always be in last place now. Haha. Bye-bye.